man. Saturday again. Sup, Shady. That's the first one. Marco. Who was in here first? Kelly. Marco. Clifford. The projectile filler. Brian might not be with us tonight. He is he's not having a good day. Not having a good day. But it is KNAFOHALCS 109. Psych pump, ready to go.
Well, well, well.
Yeah.
How you
See,
doing,
you you
sir?
was you was sweating that link. You was sweating there
Fucking
for a
slow
second. I
on
could
the
feel
draw
it.
there, Dougie.
Well, it's I was getting to it. I was getting to it.
I thought you were gonna send it with that same crow that's sending me those knives.
Ain't that the damn uh, hell, that link I sent you, I think that's the one. That's the tracking number from the one you sent me.
Did you see the one you sent me?
No.
Oh my God, you should look at it, dude. It said Maine and then like Carolina, back to Virginia. You should look at it later. It'll
I,
give you a laugh. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I, I had one show up a day early, and then I just knew that one was going to make it. I mean, hell, it was in St. Louis yesterday. And then I was like, huh, I didn't get it today. I started looking. Well, for some reason, it decided 2 hours from St. Louis. No, I'm going to go to Fargo, North Dakota.
Yeah, I don't understand it,
I think
dude.
that fucking knife's trying to make its way to Canada.
Mine said it was in the state and then 2 states over. I don't know. I'm hoping we both get our shit at this point.
Nah, man, it's I'm a big fan of the pirate ship and the insurance. I mean,
Yeah,
at
I got
least
it too on that one. So
I
everything's
mean,
all
it's
good.
I've had one that, and I still it was like suspect. Maybe I think the feller. All I got was a picture of the box tore open, and he's
Weird.
like, "Yeah, it got here empty." So I mean, I filed, but
No, I've had good luck too. I haven't had any gone missing on me yet. I mean, knock on wood. Shit. I figured I'd break out my whole folder collection tonight. I was messing with the stickers on the box, and I was like, shit, I'll just show people everything I got. Everybody thinks I got a ton of stuff, but I just moved through knives a lot. I really don't have a ton.
I don't know. I got more
I
than
did
I
get
guess
this
one
one this
person
week,
probably should
Dougie.
have. Well, Fox.
Yes. I want to try Rosecraft next.
Yeah, I think Rosecraft pools are a little bit shit sometimes. What up there, Cheeto? Space
Cheeto
Dito?
Bandito. How you doing?
I got indigestion.
I can't keep this thing out of my pocket, Doug. I know a lot of people think it's ugly, but man, I love this little ugly thing.
I mean, if you like ugly,
I mean, the ergonomics on this knife are crazy good. It's a great little knife. Very
I'm not gonna
the
argue.
jimping, the jimping is right along with Spyderco's jimping. They did a really really good job on it. It's Riot OEM'd though, so they do a pretty good job on their shit. I love the
Oh
finish
yeah.
blade too. It's like one of my favorite finishes, and you don't see it often. It's that stone washed polished finish. I love that look. Yeah,
What's up, Terry?
this is a safe and lock store extrovert. For any of you guys haven't seen one of these, it's a pretty wild knife. A lot of people definitely aren't into the looks of it, but I like it for sure. And this was 150 bucks. L Max, Riot OEM'd. I mean, pretty cool. Definitely different too, you know. It's like a Persian Tanto.
That's the best way I could think to. It's definitely it's one of those no clue on exactly how to
Right. It's
identify
got
that.
so much belly. And yeah, it's a crazy one. And you'd think by looking at it, it wouldn't be a comfortable knife, you know. It's just got all these crazy lines, but it's very comfortable. Even back here, not choking up on it, that lands my pinky really nicely. Yeah, it's a nice little knife. I
Well,
got
I
this in
mean,
this week. I've wanted one of these for a long time. This is just a stupid, simple little knife, but as a a blue collar worker, this is cool. It's the K bar um, wrench knife, I think they call them. And yeah, that thing's a cool knife. I definitely got to put that in my tool bag with all my other electrical tools.
it's a hard use. It's ready for something.
I got that from this guy on Whatnot, Cleveland Liquidation. And he seems to deal in mostly Kershaw, but I paid $17 for this. And it's the K bar one. So I was pretty happy with that. How you doing, Terry? Good evening, buddy. Kyle.
Oh my
How
lord.
you doing, Kyle?
Yeah.
So here's one I've decided I'm going to get rid of. I was just talking to Bluminati about it earlier. My crow. It's real, real cool, but I just don't ever carry it or anything. Easy, Dougie. Jesus.
I don't know what, man. I think I'm dying.
You got to get them fucking pipes realigned, boy.
Ugh. Indigestion right here in the middle of my chest. I might be having a stroke live on air. Heart
Oh,
attack.
God. Don't worry. I'll
That'd be
call the
great.
cops.
Old lady, I think's up her asleep. She ain't feeling good. I
You
mean,
know,
fuck it. I mean, if that's how I go out, that's how I go out.
I was
I just,
watching some videos this weekend, and uh, one of them was about the poorest community in the nation. And you know where that was?
oh, it's somewhere in the Appalachians.
Yep, it was, and it was pretty crazy. I was like, man, these motherfuckers are broke, broke. They don't make shit up there. I was surprised.
No,
It's just
I
I
mean, the
don't know. You
majority
wouldn't.
of the population is on the draw.
Yeah, you just think I don't know. Just never thought that's where that would be. You'd think in fucking Ohio or some shit like that. You know. No offense to people who live in Ohio,
No, it's just the fact that there's fucking nothing there. There never was.
but coal, right? They used to have like coal.
Yeah, I mean, you had some coal, but I mean, hell, even with that, you had company stores and bullshit that never paid anybody for shit. Man, we might have a situation here.
Uh-oh. What do you think about that McNeese sticker?
I ain't seen that one.
It's a pretty rare one. My buddy got it for me at Blade Show, and he knows I love orange, so sent it on my way.
Anything for ratings? Yeah, it's a sweeps week here at the KNAFOHALCS. I don't know. I mean, I got discomfort We'll see.
Doug's got that indigestion.
Try to take a little nap on the couch. It might be it.
Oh yeah,
My old lady's slowly slipping shit in my food and trying to take me out. What the
she's
hell?
putting bleach in your food like that. Did you ever hear about that guy who was in the military and they were overseas? He had a wife and she was putting bleach in his coffee.
A real darling.
And he knew something was off because he started. The coffee tasted funny at first, and then he started pulling it out without brewing it, and it was bubbly. And then he started videotaping to see what she was doing. She was putting bleach in there every day.
That's a real sweetheart right there.
This is a good little case right here. I don't know if you guys have messed with these, but this is a Case Club 90. And this thing holds 90 knives, and they're only $100. I think they're $107, and they're really high quality. They have all these removable little blocks. You can cut them down to whatever length you want. So I've been pretty happy with it.
Oh, what this fucking dog's doing. He's about to make me nervous. Barney, what are you doing back there? Get your ass over here and sit in a chair. Not next to me. No, you're up to something. That's why you come over here like that.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna get under my fucking feet.
They
Fucking
only do
dogs.
that shit when they know they were doing something wrong.
Yeah, he's back there fucking with something he knew he shouldn't be. It's like a fucking toddler around here. Now he's backed up
Oh
under the
yeah, it's like
fucking
having a
chair.
fucking 5-year-old around all the time that doesn't talk.
Yeah, just looks at you.
So Doug, did you see that new Vosti Devo collab? Anybody see that?
No.
Oh man, you gotta look this up, Doug. Vosteed and Devo are doing a collab. It's called the
Oh,
Nip L. The
oh
nipple.
yeah, no, I've seen that.
The
I
nipple.
don't know, man. I, I like it, but
I like it.
you're gonna make me talk about it. The so I mean, it's gonna be two something, which is probably not too bad. Was it Van X still?
I didn't even see what the steel was going to be on it. I just saw that they were making a left-handed one and got pretty excited right away.
I just don't the button at the top of it. I'm trying to find it.
Hey, Dylan. Good evening, buddy. Yeah, I like Vosteed. You don't like Vosteed, Kyle?
No, I
Or
like
Devo?
Vosteed. I'll I have to point it out when I
I actually only have one Vosteed still, but I really do like it. It's the shilling cutter in L-Max. I've sharpened this thing, stropped it, I carried the piss out of it. It's a great knife. I have no problems with it. I mean, every Vostita I've held, I haven't loved, but there's definitely been quite a few good ones. I liked that Ankilo I had. The Martin was a great one. Vosteed makes some good stuff. I mean, they're only a 3 or 4 year old company, which is pretty cool. That to think that they've come this far along. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
It's
whoa, whoa,
been,
whoa, whoa, Kyle. Why hate on Olites? Man, Kyle's a little brand slut.
no, he just don't like all lights.
Dude, I beat the fuck out of my Olites and they're solid as shit. I've dropped these things multiple stories. Hell, I had one the other day. I dropped in 2 feet of water at work for like 7 minutes and it was on the whole time. Pulled it out. It was on. Still worked. Took the battery out to see if anything got through the seals. Nothing did. And yeah, they're rugged. I have no problems with them.
Found it finally.
Yeah, that's a good looking knife, man. Yeah, I like it. That purple and black combo. That's a lefty one right there. You can tell. That's a good looking knife. If they did that in S90V, oh, that'd be sick.
I thought it was Phoenix.
I don't know what they're doing for steel on it. I was just saying. If they did do it in S90V, it'd be cool.
I don't know. With Devo, I like every one of them I've had. I just that button, and maybe it'll look better in person. I just think real the button, the compression lock. I like the compression lock. I just that life looks like it needs uh the button to look different, not round. Some type of other shape to it, which I know would have added a fucking king's ransom to it.
I get what you're saying. No, I definitely get what you're
Like the
saying. I
pivot
never
should have had
noticed it.
some kind of design to it.
Right.
But
I never
and I know
noticed it until you pointed it out. If they had at least milled it to match the mill pattern of where it sits in the knife, I think that would have made it look a lot better too.
oh it'd have flowed flawless. But now I understand if you do that,
It'll
that
have you,
fucking
like you
cost to
said,
be
it'll add a fuck ton of money. I
yeah,
wonder how much it's going to cost.
probably
It's
two
got to be.
something.
It's got to be under 300
I would say
cost.
so.
I bet it's like 250.
Well, there it is. It's way back here.
Oh,
Bliss. I'm probably gonna go throw up or fucking die, and then I will be at 100%.
Jesus, Doug, what is up with you and Brian tonight?
I don't fucking know, man. This shit. It's like I
What's
got an
in?
air bubble in the middle of my chest. What I need is Kyle to come over here and cut my chest open.
I'll come over there and I'll give you a good stiff punch in the chest, Chuck Norris punch, and I'll pop that air bubble right out.
I'm guessing it's
It's
what it
either
is. I can
coming.
only
It's
hope.
coming out of one of the holes. Something's coming out somewhere.
It's like stuck. Either that or I'm gonna have to go get a pop.
Oh man.
Can't find it. Too many fucking messages. God, it feels like I'm about to burp, and then it just doesn't happen.
That's
I guess I
fucking.
could go up here and get a Sprite. I want to know. I can. I can't remember exactly what I heard or saw. I know it's under the 3 bill mark. I think it's closer to the two end, and I think it was Van X, but might be wrong on that too.
So what's the deal with that buck I sent in the chat earlier this week? That
They've
thing's
released that in the past. The Marksman.
yeah, that thing's sick. What's the deal with like the locking system on the back though?
That's from that Hawk knives, like the Talon and the dead knot or whatever, the
I don't
OTF.
remember seeing that lock. So how do you operate that? Do you move
It
that?
just pulls up.
Oh no shit.
Yeah. Hold on, I will.
Interesting. I'd like to fucking fuck with it, play around with it,
Well,
fondle it.
I have tried to. I've tried to get my fucking hands on somebody who would get them in when they come in, and
Yeah, man, these things are fucking cool looking little knives.
oh, it felt a little better.
You feeling a little better, Dougie? Warm and fuzzy feeling coming back.
Yeah, I'm
That's
starting
a
to.
good
I,
sign.
it's about to cripple me.
Jesus.
Oh no, I was gonna lay down on the floor and just let it go live and let everybody speculate whether I lived or not. But no, the Marksman. I mean, it's like a piece of spring there that you know it's held down at the back, and I
Hope you feel
mean,
better, Brian. Love you, buddy.
in use, you're gonna hold the log down. So I mean, it's and they show people flicking it and whatnot,
It looks cool.
but it's the hot fellers. You're familiar with them?
Oh yeah.
So it was their log. They released this a while back. This is the one you saw is a re-release or like an updated, materials. I think Knees had one
Man, I
and was
wish he'd
showing it
fucking
off. It's got like a toxic carbon fiber. Or,
I wish he'd used the locking system.
no, this son of a bitch is gonna sit here and
Fucking dick tease me the whole time. There you go. Open that fucking thing. Fold it. Do something, man.
uh,
Hold it and focus at least. Shit. Stop bouncing it around.
but all you do is pull up and release that tab off the top of the blade.
No shit. Yeah, that looks fun. I'd like to have one of those. I
Oh,
like
oh, oh.
weird random locks like that. This is what I got the other day that's got a weird kind of lock on it. It's the CJRB frac, and it's got a lock up here on the front, kind of like a
The
crossbar.
SLS, the strong lock system.
That's Dougie's favorite, the Alp.
Man, I love these out. Hey,
I gotta
for
try.
for
I've heard they got some
for a
energy.
feller who doesn't want these caffeine break ones, it's like a large pouch. This one's coffee flavored, and it's like 50 milligrams of caffeine. These are fucking nice.
Yeah, I'd like to get some and try them out.
They're worth it. I mean, I like them. I'd have them with a cup of coffee. They're a little bit sweet, which I drink my coffee black anyway. Sometimes with a little bit of cream, but it's definitely got some kick in it.
I know you're putting boat butter in that coffee.
Oh, this fella's going to show me the box and the fucking bag it come in, and
He's gonna show you the temperature in his fucking home state for the day. Man, after I polished this a few weekends ago on the live. Fixed the lock. This knife is awesome. This
there
little
it is. See,
guy.
see, he just pulls it up. Yeah, you just pull it
Oh,
up.
I see. Yeah. Oh, so you can operate it very easily one-handed.
Yeah, it's a one-hander.
Man, this guy can't fucking open the thing worth a shit.
Well, it's his first time, probably. Let's see, pocket knife collector. I mean, he's got 9,000 subs.
I've
He's
never heard
probably
of
been
him,
around for
but
a minute.
that doesn't mean anything. I
Yeah,
don't have
I
time to
mean,
watch every knife tuber in the world.
but I guess when it's outside of that lock system, it's just free flowing.
I agree, Kyle. I don't know why people give so much of a fuck about the box. I mean, the first thing I do with the box is fucking throw it over in a pile, and then after 2 weeks, I take all the boxes and put them all the rest and sell them with the knife because apparently people give a shit about the boxes real bad.
Holy shit, do they care?
Yep, they do. It's like, who gives a fuck about what are you gonna do? Fucking fondle the box for the rest of your life?
Because
Fucking
everybody's trying to resell. I mean, it's hard to sell one without you if you ain't got the box, especially the packaging material on like a bench made, because that's how a lot of people try to justify whether it's a clone or not. But
yeah, I guess that there is that point
uh,
there of where could be worried about a clone, but I don't know if you do your research, figure out, there's lots of variances between every knife to figure out if it's a clone or not. So I don't get too worried about that either. Like with Spyderco's now, I can kind of spot a clone of one of these a mile away. They can never get them right. They never get the lasering right and they never get the print quite right. Usually the box is off or the hardware's off. I've seen that too. The hardware sizes are wrong.
they don't. It's not that they don't give a fuck.
I feel bad for all the people who actually buy them thinking they're getting the real thing.
I don't even think there's that many people that are buying them thinking they're getting the real thing, because there's so many that just don't fucking know, or it wouldn't mattered anyway.
Some people love buying clones. I watch Blade Alchemy. I like the dude. His name's Chip. He's a good dude. He fucking loves clones. Now, me personally, and you guys can tell me your opinions on how you feel about clones. I
Oh, we will.
I I think clones are kind of a cop out. You know what I mean? I'd rather buy the real thing and support that designer who worked really hard to create that design than somebody who basically stole their work. It's a little fucked up when people do that, in my opinion. It really pisses me off. It only really pisses me off actually when somebody takes a knife like the Strix, for example. I see those cloned all the time, and they'll actually print it like it's a real Strix and put laser in that it's a Strix on it and shit. And I hate that shit. The ones that they just look like the knife. Whatever, to each their own. If that makes you happy, get it. But I don't know. I just think it's a little messed up. People are stealing other people's designs out there.
But and then that opens up the whole deal. If you and a lot of people get pissy about it. If you send your design across the ocean, it's part of the fucking communist party now. I mean, it's not like they just don't play by the same rules that we do.
I agree. Be shady. Mm. Yeah, it's fucked up, man. There's a lot of fucking. I go on Amazon all the time now, and knives just get sent to. I've seen a copy of one of these on Amazon. EMP relative.
Oh yeah, those are
And
cloned like hell on Amazon.
it was like $40 or some shit.
God, this knife is so dirty.
What you do? I was wondering what the hell you're doing down there.
I'm touching myself.
Yeah, I figured that's so it doesn't require a lot of elbow movement from you.
No, it's a pretty light movement.
It's in the wrist.
Yeah, it's all in the wrist.
Yeah, I agree with that, B Shady. I mean, everybody get what they want. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
But
mean,
I'm not gonna. My personal opinion, I'm not gonna support somebody who has fucked over somebody and built a knife that was not their design, basically. But to each their own. If you want to go out and you can't afford to buy a real Hinder or whatever, and you really really want one, and you've decided you'll get a clone as will make you happy, go get a clone. I'm not. I don't give a shit what you do with your
ain't your
stuff.
fucking daddy.
Yep, I ain't your daddy, and I don't. You don't need my approval. So Brian's not even here, and he had to get a fuck Kunmu comment in tonight.
Well, yeah.
Oh God, I love you, buddy.
Brian, I don't know if you like fucking willed something on me or what.
Man, you fucking guys.
We're old, man. We're falling apart.
I know. I'm gonna have to fucking get you fucking nurses sometime soon. Bedside
Ooh,
nurses.
nurses.
No, they'll be men.
Oh, and
I can't afford. Yeah.
fucking Merce.
Hey, probably got some better grip strength there, Dougie.
Yeah, I want that good strong grip. God, there's so much fuzz and shit in here.
Oh, dude, this case. Every time I open it, I swear it's like a call from my cat. I got the door shut right now, so he can't come in here. But I open this thing up, and he wants to stand on top of all these. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
What did Joseph say? Yeah, I mean, I don't, I don't buy clones, but
No, I never
I ain't
had
gonna.
on purpose. I did twice on accident, and luckily it was eBay. I got them on auctions, and one time the dude had legitimate pictures of a real Spyderco and sent me a fake one. It was an S90V lightweight Manix 2 with the orange, which I've still wanted to this day. And I didn't even pay cheaply for it. I paid like $145 for it or something. So, it was all right price, but not super, super clone cheap. And he had pictures of a real one, and I got this one in, and it had so the S90V lightweights had a belt finish, and the one in the pictures did too. And the one he sent me had a stone wash finish, which I pulled it out of the box right away. And I knew that it was fake because I saw the Spyderco box and I was like, fuck, this is fake. And then another time, he took pictures of the knife. Another dude took pictures of a Spyderco, fake Spyderco, without the box. And I messaged him and said, "Do you have the box?" And I didn't think to ask him for pictures. And he said, "Yeah, I have the original box for the Spyderco." And I bought it and got it in, and it had bearings inside of it. And I knew right away that he had a real one, but also had a fake knife and sent me a real box with a fake Spyderco inside of it. So now I just don't really mess with eBay too much.
No, eBay's a pain in the ass, man. I don't know. It's, I mean, you run that risk. Hell, you run that risk of getting ripped on fucking Facebook. You gotta
That's that's how I feel about it, Kyle. I agree. I mean, a lot of these people in this community were friends and stuff, and we know a lot of these people, and I don't agree with stealing designs and stuff like that. And if you are some cheap nobody company and you want to make your own designs, then do it. But don't clone iconic designs. Yeah, Facebook's really bad too, Dougie. I looked on there a few times, man, and I'm like, I'm gonna stay away from this because
You've got to be informed. You got to stay on top of the groups.
the only one I would buy from is the Spyderco Millie Club. They're
See,
really.
there's been, it's cleaned up a little bit, but there was it was ripe at one point in time with some unfavorable characters.
I mean, it still is sometimes. If you see a Sprint Run Spyderco on there for $110, obviously you have to know that's not real, right? I mean, you have to take a little common sense into this. People aren't going to take gold and sell it to you for shit prices just because.
But it's a deal.
I agree with you, Paul.
They're gonna give me
People
a
who do that
deal.
are complete pieces of shit. If you're trying to pass off a clone or you like market that you have real stuff and you're like you have clones, that's fucked. I mean, to each their own, I guess, but like I don't know. Don't like if you have a clone, just say it's a clone. I don't know why people are trying to pass. I've seen it on Instagram. People post and say, and maybe some of these people don't know, but I've seen many people with fake knives posting them as the real thing, and I'm like, ooh, okay. Matt, good evening, buddy. How you doing? Dougie, I gotta go grab a drink. I'll be right back, buddy.
All right, he'll be back, folks. I don't know where he's going exactly. I don't believe him. I don't believe he knows where he's going. Been a pretty solid week. Mm-mm-mm. Is that, is it just because I ain't squeezing it enough?
Brian, good evening, buddy. Brian White.
Brian White. Well,
Any of you
always
guys
worry about.
excited for the new? Did you see on Saturday? DVD Disabled but Deadly showed another design of the Glideman coming out,
Now
and
that looked pretty interesting.
it looks really cool. I I really like this Glideman currently, the budget one that came out. The bearings that they put in these are phenomenal. First of all, they do a really good job on the action of these knives. It's kind of I would compare. I don't know if you've held one of these, Dougie, but I would compare it to
No,
a
I
pair.
haven't.
It's very Para 3 comparable. So here's a Para 3 right next to it, and they're very similar in size. It's a nice knife. I like them, and it's very smooth. Like I said, I mean the action on these is crazy good. It is. I will say it's some of the best Ultim I have felt too. I'm not a huge. I do like it. I'm not a huge Ultim guy, but I do have some. I've like 3 or 4 knives in Ultim. And this is some of the best Ultim I have felt. It is good stuff. It feels great. Everybody's got to have at least one piss knife in their collection, you know?
Negatory.
Dougie, you got to have one piss knife in the collection.
No, I had a piece of Ultim. I saw it. I felt it, and I was like, "Well, that's expensive plastic."
See, that's the thing, is I will agree with you. Some of them, like this knife, this feels like just plastic. But this, the Ultim on this feels more like
This is green
polished.
FRN.
Did you
Oh,
see
great! You
speak
froze.
speaking of no, I'm still here. Speaking of new PEIs and stuff, Kaiser dropped one of those sheepdog fixed blades with this like see-through green, and it looks sick. It reminds me of like the green Hornet green, and I wish they'd put that PEI or acrylic stuff on other knives. It looks really cool.
I agree, Kyle. That I mean, it should be seized and at the border or the crossing, customs, whatever, however you want to put it, and
I definitely agree. I mean, I agree with you. Thanks, Matt. My wife made it, and I think it's cute too. She knows I love Spyderco's, so she made me a little spider.
God, you're so gay. Oh, I'm sorry. What that come out? Did I say it out loud?
I'm gay for you, Dougie.
No, you're way more just seriously, you're just gay all the time.
You guys
We
should see what we do after the live stream stops. It's insane.
wow.
You
Just
think
let
that
everybody know.
think you think he goes and eats popcorn? That shot's taken days before.
That is funny that you say that because I had a couple sick days at work today or this week.
Yep.
I and my posts were still coming out and somebody made the comment and I was like, well, on Sunday, I do most of that and then I get them all ready. And then you can line that shit out to where it just drops as as you see fit.
Dude, I just open this box up every morning and I'm like, all right, what am I going to take today? And I obviously, like some stuff, I'm an electrician in a Navy shipyard. I don't know if everybody knows that. I can't carry a knife. I can't carry a $700 knife into work. It's going to get fucking destroyed in the places I have to climb. Like this thing, this would be wrecked in like a week. Scales would be shacked, the blade would be shacked, and like, yeah, like some of you may carry it like that, but I don't know. This is just a weekend night for me. So like most of the stuff I carry during the week is all in like this line right here. It's all more my like budget stuff. This is one I got recently. I like. This is the Artisan Cutlery boa, and I don't know about you, Doug, but this is one of my favorite combos when they do titanium and micarta together like that. Oh, man, I just love it.
Yeah, I mean, titanium, titanium, titanium
Titanium.
micarta
It's a
is some
great
of my
combo.
favorite.
It's a great combo. It really is. What you doing down there? Maintenance?
I'm working on something. It's not cooperating. Fucking directional stop pins. Fucking pivot barrel with a fucking little flat spot in it.
Hey, Dwayne. Good evening, buddy.
You know what I like? I like when you get it just right and you almost put it together without a washer or bearing in it. And then you take it all the way back apart.
Wasn't Altum designed by like, man, I don't want to speak not knowing exactly, but
Oh
it was
no, I mean, it's if you say it, it must be truth.
it was fucking designed to be like lightweight. It was not definitely not used for knives first.
Nothing like ever seems to be for knives, and then it just kind of happens to it work good for it.
You know, now that you say that, you're really not wrong.
It's always an afterthought because man, knives always seem to be to me. There's a lot of well,
Aerospace. Thought so.
we'll
So it
see
was
if it
like
works for
aerospace stuff.
this.
It's crazy how many knives, when you get to thinking about it, are industrial tool steel and stuff like that, that are stuff we're around every day. And then somebody was like, you know what? I think that'd make a good knife. It's just funny to think.
Oh, this makes me lose my shit, Terry. But I mean, I did get something a little new. Hold on before I lose shit. I
I
gotta take a
still
break from
can't
this.
decide on what I want for a damn sharpener.
I did grab one of these.
Oh, that's sick. I didn't even know they had one in that color, Doug. Dude, that is the dopest color I've seen one of those in. Is it fun? Do you like it?
I like it. The
Because
action's pretty soft.
that looks like just a fun little fidget toy, dude. Man, that green is sharp too. I like that green you picked, Dougie. Good choice.
And
Get
then
it out.
I got the corrosion resistant blade in
Gold
there.
blade. Gold.
But it's become the little fifth pocket carry. I kind of like it. I had to put
Dude,
a
I
little
like it.
fucking.
I like that lanyard you put on it. Man, that green's such a good looking color. That's like a candy apple. I like that a lot.
I know it's not orange,
No, but
but
it's a good looking color.
the action is pretty fidget friendly. It feels good finish.
It sounds good too.
Yeah, it's got a nice little snap.
When
Kind
you
of,
snap it back closed, it sounds good. Even if
and
you
that's
can't.
what kind of that's why I think is interesting about it. It's like it's an auto backwards.
It is. It's like an auto retracting. It's really cool.
Lick your fucking lips, dog. Your teeth are showing. You look fucking retarded. Staring at me.
Oh, my dog will do that sometimes too.
I'm like, lick your fucking lip. There he goes. He done it finally. Fixed him jowls.
Oh
Oh,
man.
now look, I said that too loud. Now he's got feeling. His fucking mama gives him feeling.
Ugh,
Oh, but
shit.
yeah, they had one of them on the site, and I was like, I had a couple of them, but I usually don't mess with the whole razor knife stuff. But that one was interesting, and
Yeah, that
I've been fifth pocket carrying it all week.
I've been interested in one of those for a while, man. I mean, I think I may have to get one eventually. What did you think about that freaking razor knife I sent you earlier this week in the chat?
Pretty solid.
That
It's
thing's
just,
insane, ain't it?
man, it's the razor knife thing is what gets me is how expensive
For sure. Like that
some of
hawk,
these razor knives are.
that freaking hawk, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I mean, I do like it though. I've been wanting to switch over to carrying. I carry two knives every day. I carry one in my left and one in my right pocket. And I've been wanting to switch over to carrying a razor blade in my right pocket because I have to sharpen. I cut and strip cable all day, so I'm using my knives a lot. I'm heavy using these things. I'm not just opening packages like a lot of people do. So I've been thinking
Oh
about
yeah,
switching.
make fun of the people who work in an office and make belittle
Oh,
them.
Doug,
It's
you
okay.
wish you got to cut all the shit I get to cut in a day.
I mean, it's just throw it out there. You're superior.
I definitely not superior to you, you fine red bearded son of a gun.
Good Lord. I'm gonna have to get I sent I didn't I ain't heard back from Edgy, but I sent him a link just in
Oh
case he
man,
was
that
bored.
motherfucker is so funny. That was the first time I got to sit down and hang out with him. Was last weekend. He is a funny motherfucker.
He's crazy as shit.
You want to talk about no filter, man? Holy shit!
I enjoyed it.
I do too. I very much enjoyed it. Very good dude. I appreciate people
I'm
who.
looking forward to getting that thug in my possession.
I'm looking forward to you getting it too. That's a beautiful knife, dude. It's a beautiful knife. Sure, it'll be really, 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 really nice. I like the color on it too. When fucking Kyle showed it off last weekend, that red, man. You don't see a lot of red. I don't know. I don't see a lot of red like that.
No, it's red is not. Well, I think red falls out of EDC because of red titanium is a is a no go. You know what I mean? It's like there's so much blue, green, purple.
Everybody loves purple, which I mean, it's a great color, but sometimes I get sick of
No,
it. See
no,
stuff
not everybody loves purple.
It feels
No,
like it though. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like it seems like
I
everybody.
hear you, but
Yeah,
this feller doesn't. I fucking do not like purple.
I like it all right. Like, I mean, I got two knives that are purple, but not. I didn't make them that way. It's the factory Spyderco Blurple. You know, the S110 variants that came like that. But I don't mind it. I like purple. I just don't happen to own much in purple. Oh, my clip on my TRM's purple. My Neutron 2 lizard skin, and the backspacers are too. Looks good.
I just think I don't know. I've had I traded for a couple that were purple. I tried. It's just not my fucking the oldest boy fucking loves purple. and that's where I think two of the purple knives I've had went to
No shit.
him. Bingo! I
It
think I
seems like
figured out.
every time I get something purple, and I know that Miss Kelly likes it, I'll end up giving it to her or trading it to her, or doing something like that because she's the queen of purple. So anytime I got something in purple that she ends up liking, I'll work something out with her. I'm more of an orange guy, as you can tell.
Fucking pumpkin.
Well, it's because I'm special ed, so I got that safety cone orange. Everybody knows.
Safety head.
Oh, you don't know these are all tumbled? None of these are sharp.
You got a bunch of Dennis the Menace knives.
Man, I gotta go on putting some scales on one of these knives. I've been meaning to for weeks. I got like two sets down here.
Something.
I got some AWTs. Look at this awesome black and green. And I got these sweet OG scales with the skiff bearing conversion for the Manix 2 lightweight. I gotta put those on too. I've been meaning to get around to it. I don't have a clip for this one yet. I don't want to put a factory Spyderco clip back on it. So I just haven't got around to swapping them yet. I call this the Sonic pattern, I think.
I think I got OG scales coming. I'm not sure. I can't even remember what kind of scales they were.
Dude, you
Kyle,
probably
maybe
ordered.
Kyle can remind me.
Yeah, I mean, whenever you order a set of OGs, you forget you order them. Remember you order them, and then think, they're not coming. And then 4 months later, you get a shipping notification that you're
That's why I don't. I
OG.
want a set for the AD-15, but I just ain't.
Yeah, if you're thinking about wanting a set of original goats, I'd order them and then just forget about it because half the time when they go out of stock on something, they don't seem to come back in stock quick at all. Yeah, the fish. I really liked that pattern. That's why I got them. It's. I definitely see what you're saying, where you can see like a fish scale pattern in that. That's half the reason I got that knife right there too, was because of the scales on it. I loved the look of the scales on this knife, and I've kept it around for so long because I really love this knife in hand. These are stupid slim, these TRM neutrons. When you put these in pocket, honestly, when I haven't carried this for a while, I have to check my pocket multiple times and make sure it's still in there because it's so slim, it literally disappears. It really does. You don't feel like you have a knife on you.
Oh, there, man. Fuck's sake.
Feeling better, buddy?
Man, a little
Feels
bit. I
like,
was struggling. I'm telling you, I've been on this fucking struggle bus.
dude, you got to get some fucking Pepto in you, son.
Some Pepto. God, the taste of that shit kills me.
Oh, it's terrible.
And then I'm trying to sit here and do a little something. Cause I wait. I've had these fuck, for like 3 or 4 days. It's hard for me, and I wanted to put them on. I was like, no, no, that's what I do while I'm talking to the great people. Son of a bitch. And plus, usually, man, when I'm playing with scales, I like to do it on live because the last time I was messing with a set of scales like this, I had a stroke over a fucking lanyard tube. I hate lanyard tubes.
That's my least favorite thing to do on a Spyderco is fuck around with a lanyard tube. I've, knock on wood, never cracked a set of scales on a Spyderco, but man, I've sure seen it a lot. You don't
Oh
take
my
that.
god, I about fucked up some aluminum ones. And look, honestly, if I sell one, I'm selling it with the fucking scales and sending it on its way. I am not taking scales off
Here's
and
one
going back.
I'd never take the lanyard tube out of this camo carbon one. Fucking probably snap these scales to shit. These things, these camo carbon scales are not that tough. This is a great looking knife though. This is the fucked up combo that they did though, because they put an M4 blade with these camo carbon scales. So it's got like a wicked hard use blade and then scales that, you can't really use too hard because you'll fucking destroy them. Great looking knife though. Man, I love the looks of this fucking thing. It is sweet. I see you guys talking about a stitch in the chat. I've never messed with a Microtech yet.
I had a stitch for a hot minute. I liked it. I wished I wouldn't have traded it.
That's my favorite looking Microtech is that stitch, man. That's a good looking knife, dude. I like that.
Oh,
Have you seen that new SOCOM that they did the ram lock on?
yeah.
Man, I like that a lot too. That's a sweet looking knife.
When you get that down, the pocket clip screws, and it's hard all the way in. Oh,
Oh no. That could just be a lot of Loctite though left in there. Sometimes they put
well,
on.
either that or it's fucking whatever's on these scales is down in them threads.
Really, that kind of sucks to hear, Paul. The ram lock hurts his fingers. Was it the ram lock itself, or was it the spring tension, Paul? I wonder. That bothered you. I'm just curious because I've never used one. I've never held one. I'd like to mess around with any Microtech, but they're so expensive. I don't know if I want to buy one just to flip it or end up, selling it, losing a bunch of money. So
You don't usually lose your ass too bad on them. I've got an MSI.
that's another one I like the looks of a lot. That MSI is a great looking knife. That new mini they just came out with is cool
Now,
too.
yeah, I think I'm going to snag one. I'm just waiting for them to
I think it's funny how they
secondary.
call it a mini Dougie and it's 3.3-inch blade on that thing.
Yeah, but the fucking full size is huge.
3.7, right? I think it's 3.7 inches. 3.7 something. It's a big blade. It's a great looking knife though, and they're not expensive for whatever reason. That model, I see those for like $170. I'd honestly just buy one new because I see them new for like $200. That MSI.
Lynch is, I mean, their lifetime. I might have the first one. I'm thinking about sending back to them because my said Stevie clip. I don't want to because I mean the wear on it, but it's tweaked. See, it's me holding it straight. See, it's the hole.
Oh yeah, it's way, way, way off.
To
And
get
you'd
it.
have to fucking absolutely destroy the anodization to bend it. Well, you wouldn't absolutely, but it'd get it wrecked if you
See,
bent it.
because it's almost. Let me see if I can get. It's damn near hiding one of the holes. 'Cause if I hold it straight, you can see, look, it's fucking hiding this hole.
I
You
no, I
can't
seen
hardly.
it.
I hate to send something, but I might have to bust out the old email and be like, I'm a bitch about this.
I mean, shit. I'd be curious to know what happens if you did. I mean, they got a lifetime warranty. That's normal use. I don't have any creative clips from Lynch yet. I have Lynch clips on a lot of them, but I just have like the standard Lynch clips. I got one that's got a creative clip on it, and it's funny. This turned out perfectly. This is a Lynch clip with AWT. Sorry, my fingernails are dirty. I was working on my buddy's car before this.
No, it's fucking disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I am. Don't worry. I'm gonna give myself lashings after this.
Marcel, I just saw you in here.
But the pattern on the topo matched up really well. It's funny. See how the lines go right into each other?
Pretty nice. I think I'm really debating on if I can bend this back. Does it void my warranty if I bend it back? If I try to untweak it? Is that how this works?
I mean, I don't think so.
What does Kyle say, do? I'll always listen to what Kyle tells me to do.
Tell us, Daddy Kyle, what should Dougie do?
Should I send it back to Lynch or should I just try to bend it back myself? But while we look at that, I
I'm curious
finally
if Lynch would just send you a new one. Because essentially that one ain't no good anymore, right?
you would oh man, if they were just gonna send me a new one, just go ahead and just send it to me and let me keep this one and fucking
That's
torque
what
on
I'm
it.
saying. I would almost ask him, send a picture in of it bent and see if they'll send you another one. Cause shit, you might end up with a free clip out of it.
Because
I mean, you ain't hard on your knife, so I know if you bent that thing, it was just from something dumb. Like,
thank you, wisdom of Kyle. Kyle says fucking send him an email and quit fucking with it.
yeah, I agree with Kyle. See if they'll send you. Take a picture of it. See if they'll send you a new one.
But I said, fuck it finally. And the bodacious has finally got its own scale.
Oh shit, that looks good.
It was gonna look great with a clip on it. But now I really don't want I will put a Spidey back on it because I have one, but I thought the blue would be but I've got to say it was fucking filthy inside. But man, if you first get scales or you
How
first
do
put
they
scales
feel
on,
compared to the sand?
your action's not the same no more.
No, it's like you got to It's like you got to re-break in the washers.
Yeah, it's like they're just brand new all of a sudden.
It is. It's very
I
odd.
mean, it that as usual, man. You get it together. I guess the only complaint, since I'm a nitpicking bastard, maybe on the back spacer a little bit, but I mean,
Oh
fuck,
yeah,
it's pretty fucking.
I
It's
did.
sitting in there a little bit.
I saw it. Yeah.
I mean, but not bad. These are thinner because it does take out fucking
That's a different. What green is that? Because that's a different green than I got here.
No, that's not. This is blue.
Is it
Like a
blue?
yeah,
Jesus, I'm blind.
like a bluish gray. And what color is this?
Yeah, that's blue.
It's a bluish gray.
Okay, yep, I do see that it's more of a bluish gray now. Man, the topo really, really, really shines on
I
that
like it.
thing.
I like it.
I think it looks great.
It slimmed it up a little bit. Man, it's
Around the edges.
yeah.
See, that's what I like about AWT. They do that on these PM2s too. It doesn't slim it out in the middle, but right around the edges, it's just a little bit slimmer, and it's nice.
What's that? I like topo. What does
Yeah,
that
what's
have to do with
going on,
2012?
dude?
What a what a dick.
Jeez.
He's a real fucking
Kyle
shitty.
drank the fucking whole gallon of Haterade before he came on live tonight.
Just a regular dick. Dick anus. I'm fixed to go get a Sprite. I think I'm finally gonna give up. You ever had gas so bad it hurt your back?
No,
Now
but
I'm
I
looking to
definitely
see.
always I had to poop so bad it hurt my back before for sure.
Oh yeah, I've cracked a shit that fucking
He
about took
cracked his
him
shit
out.
and cracked his back at the same time.
But that wasn't the only one that got the AWT treatment.
Jeez, man.
Oh,
She is good looking.
and it already got the.
Man, that's what I want to do to mine. It needs that. My Hogue needs that lynch clip on it.
I'm telling you, man, this. I wish they would have not drilled out that other side, but it's not the end of the world. But man, this knife might get more carry now. And it
Mine
did not
definitely did.
shit. It did not shit the action on this one.
No, that's nice.
So, but you cannot find a backspacer for these knives.
OG makes one.
Yeah, but will it fit
I
with
think it only
AW?
fits. I was gonna say, I think it only fits their scales though. Yeah, I love this one. I got the Warrenclyffe one. I carry this little guy a lot. Actually, this is one of the ones I carry to work.
But I was thinking, I was looking at it real hard. I think this blade might have to take a bath in
I think it would look a hell of a lot better in acid
acid
wash.
and
Yep,
then stone wash the fuck out of it.
I
Leave
agree.
it in the tumbler, the rocks beating it up.
Yep, yeah, I agree. I think that thing would look perfect. Yeah, and then like you said, stonewash the shit out of it. Yeah, that would look
Mikey,
sick
wasn't
with
that
scales.
uh Mikey? But you won that knife that SC Knife Monkey said he was giving away. I sent the information over to him. Now I'll hit him up again, but I thought that's how that went down. I might be wrong. It's been known to happen before.
He didn't know that was an April Fool's joke.
Oh, it's we would never do that to him.
I'm just kidding.
That'd be fucking.
That'd be fucked up.
I don't know if this one is not one of those clips. I know. I have that kind of Spyderco clip around here. This is my life. I dig through these boxes. Is this the Bodacious box? No, this is the pair of three mint green. That's no longer mint green. Is this? That's the Tenacious box.
Those are some of my least favorite scales that they did. Was that fucking mint green color? I wanted
Oh, they
them.
were fucking horrible.
Oh man, I've wanted one of the paramilitary 2S90Vs for a bit, and they offered them in that same green color. Holy shit, those would have to go in the trash right away.
So
Not the trash, but the box. But
no,
they
I
gotta
mean
get you gotta get out of my sight either way. Jeez, those are
that was in the that's what these were.
yeah, that's much better looking. With those are
So
scales.
little Rit dye. These were mint. I dyed them.
Yeah, that looks great. That looks like
You can
Spy
still
27.
see now. That's this is the M4.
No, I mean the scale color looks
Yeah,
like that factory Spy 27 blue. Yeah, that's a great looking blue.
this is the summer carry.
What Spider Coat is that? Is that a lightweight pair of three?
Yep,
Yeah. Okay.
PM3 M4 with the mint jute green fucking nasty scales, and I I took it on a trade because I wanted a PM3 and I wanted some M4. But I was like, God, that the scales are so ugly. And I was like, I'll just get PM3 lightweight scales. And I kept looking and I was like, and then I would carry it to walk the dogs. And I was like, man, I do like this fucking knife. And
That's
then,
the thing about a lightweight is you get one and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna scale swap it. I'm gonna scale swap it, and then you finally carry it in like shorts or something like that, and your
yeah,
pants don't sag at all, and you're like, oh shit, I actually really like this the way it is.
yeah. And then I was like, eh. So,
Like that native you got.
yeah. And I have quite a few Spyderco boxes.
Yeah, I have a separate box for just Spyderco fucking boxes. That millet's really cool. I've heard really great things from everybody who buys that millet too.
Thank you for your purchase of a limited edition exclusive version of the Spyderco Manix 2 lightweight. I always like that they write me a personal letter because I'm such a badass collector. And then now you're going to tell me that they put that in everybody's box.
No, that's just for Dougie. That's just
I
Dougie
was going to
Fresh.
say. I mean, here, dear Spyderco customer, that's me. Special for Doug. Congratulations on the Spy 27. I mean, it's
They should just
they
start calling that Doug 27 with how much of that shit you got.
you might as well. Oh man, I was cruising fucking. Here is the Bodacious box, and guess what? No clip.
Oh shit.
Oh Jesus Christ!
You got a shaman? Shaman clip will
No,
fit
I had
nice.
shown. I got a
Shit.
tenacious clip will hit it, but I don't want to take that one off because I've got it. Just finding it.
Well, that's good, Terry.
Yeah, Terry, man, that's great. Look, I worked with this dude. He had fucking he had an expensive ass house, and him and his old lady were getting divorced. And she was in the house, and his ass was out. So he was making this fucking payment. I used to sit with him at lunch. This is back when I was on the production floor, and like you could tell when that payment was fixing to come out. I mean, he'd bitch and moan. He'd be sitting there eating his fucking bologna sandwich, mad at the world, talking about making that payment so that bitch could live in that house. And finally, finally, when they fucking sold it, uh, he went and talked to the neighbors because him and them were still on good terms. And his neighbor, old neighbor, let him sit up in a lawn chair, and he sat out there watching the bitch pack all her stuff out, and sat there and got drunk in the driveway. You talk about the happiest dude you've ever seen in your life. And then he went and bought a Harley. Then he went and bought a damn Harley. Then he sold the Harley and bought a Vet.
Oh God, that's just a fucking bad decision to a worse decision. I'm a bike rider. I can tell you that's a bad decision. A Corvette's a way worse decision.
Well, you got to know this feller. He's one of them. I mean, he can usually make it come out to his advantage. He had a pretty good looking bike, and I'll tell you this. I don't know how he did it. Mine fucking constantly cleaning on it. His seemed like it stayed clean.
What color was it?
Oh, he had a big street glide that was like some kind of blue. I think it was blue or
Some of
dark
them
black.
colors, like my bike, is dark blue. It looks like it's clean no matter what I do to it. I could ride that thing through a fucking mud puddle and it looks like it's clean. But it's like that it's an illusion blue. So like when it's not in direct sunlight, it looks black. Gloss black. I paid some fucking paint shop. It was almost $2,000 to paint my bike, just the fenders and the gas tank, and it took them almost a year to the day. It was almost a year paint that damn thing. Yeah, it was so annoying. I ended up buying another motorcycle in the meantime so I could have something to ride.
Man, you'd be disgusted with me. Mine, I moved it up here to the new house and realized that it hadn't been a year since I had been out riding because the fucking tags were over 2 years fucking out.
Oh my God, Doug.
And yeah, I don't have the time like I used to. I used to
I
ride
get
it back and
that.
forth to work. That was the whole deal. I rode it to and from work. But now, I, I don't know, man. The deal with riding a bike, risk versus reward.
I understand what you're saying. I don't ride mine on anything but the back roads anymore because there's too many motherfuckers out there not paying attention, driving around on their cell phone over the median and shit like that. It's just not worth it.
Every fucking time I get out on my bike, I damn near suck the seat up into my ass because some fucking idiot pulls out in front of me
Oh yeah, backs out in the fucking road out of their driveway in the middle of the fucking main road or some
or some
shit.
fucking cocksucker blowing his fucking freshly mowed grass out in the road.
God, you're an
And
asshole if you do that.
you're covering the entire fucking lane green and fresh grass. Fuck you. You're a
Yeah,
piece of shit.
yeah, you're an asshole.
And look,
And
I'm not talking
especially
about the
when it's
guy
the easiest fucking thing to avoid when you're going near the fucking road, point your shit so it's literally blowing in your. I don't
or
understand.
at
Bag it.
least fucking go back through and blow it off of the road. How about that?
Yep. Yeah, I
Yeah.
used to ride when I was a little younger. I used to ride lot more than I do now. But as I've gotten older, I'm not even, I'm scared of all these fucking people on the road. And I've had people, one of my really good friends, he got in a bad accident and cracked his skull open and was basically had to relearn how to walk, talk, everything. And that really freaked me out a little bit. Didn't stop me from riding, but just made me weary because it just takes one dumb asshole to fucking ruin your whole life.
Yeah, and it wasn't even like fuck. I had a turkey fly over one time while I was riding
I
and
hit a
fucking
turkey on my
grazed it
motorcycle, Dougie. I hit a
across.
turkey on my bike once. I fucking
It's
come. Go ahead.
well, I mean, this motherfucker hit the top of my head. You know, I could feel it.
Oh shit!
I mean, we were close, but yeah, I mean, that doesn't even bother me as bad as the fucking the people.
That's what bothers me is the people. Cause shit, if I could ride on roads where there's nobody around all the time, or I knew people were actually fucking cognizant and paying attention, I'd be fine. Fucking teenagers too, they don't give a fuck. They drive around like fucking assholes.
They don't look all awful, but they don't look good.
Yeah, that's some shit I like to ride in, Mickey. Because usually there's way less people out there, and you can just go out there and have a good time.
That's I was. I mean, I'm with you on that. Just back roads. I never did the bar hop business. I wasn't no good at that shit. I didn't like it. I just didn't like getting fucking buzzed and then trying to fucking ride the bike.
Me neither.
I mean, I
Um,
might have one, maybe, ride for an hour or two, have a beer, but I'm not sitting to drink a bucket of fucking beers while I'm
nope,
on the fucking bike, ride for an hour and then drink another bucket.
nope. I did it 2 times exactly, and the last time I did it, I got real buzzed, and I was like, okay, this I understand why people get in fucking drunk driving accidents on motorcycles all the time. I'm never doing this shit again. And I've never like I said, I'll go out and I'll ride around, I'll go have a beer with my buddy or something like that, or two at lunch, and then do whatever, but I'm not getting drunk and riding.
Yeah, I'm not gonna power drink and
That's a good way to lose your life.
because I mean I was down there close to I love riding around Kentucky Lake. You hit them back roads around there and shit.
I'm sure it's beautiful.
Great places to fucking ride.
That's
And
the
I
same with
enjoyed it. It's something about the fucking pipes, man. I can listen to a fucking set of V twin pipes all day long.
Oh yeah, you ain't kidding. I don't need no music. I can listen to that my fucking V twin all fucking day, man.
Yeah, and I look, I had a C50 Suzuki. Then I got I think it was a C90.
Oh, is that a Boulevard?
Yeah, I think so. They were the bigger
Those are good looking
boulevards.
bikes, man.
And then I sold it and got a Victory V92, and and that's what I rode most was that Victory. But I never felt the need that if I saw a fucking dude on a CBR like Bobby's talking about, or a fucking Boulevard, or like I'm on a Merc made, you can fuck you. No, I wasn't never taking that road. It just wasn't my. my thought, but and I never rode with a club. I didn't.
Nope.
These fucking wannabe fucking fake ass dudes. Now look, there are true fucking one percenters out there, and there's some badass dudes, and they're living the fucking life. You know, they're fucking, riding the fucking lawless wave, and that's if that's what they want, sons of anarchy, fucking meth, and fucking strippers, and that's your fucking deal. So be it. And I don't really want to roll tangle with them, but these fucking chapters of wannabe fucking
Oh, I know.
little groups, fuck that.
These little fucking support groups and shit. I know what you're saying. I get it.
Uh,
Whatever, man. To each their own. If that's what you want to do, I mean, that's fine.
well,
I
we
just
had
don't
one.
want to be. Yeah.
We had one down there in Western Kentucky. Oh, looky here. Fuck's sake. How long you been down there, you fucking sexy motherfucker?
I literally just logged in.
Well,
Oh, look at
well,
this.
well. Look
I
at
tell
this.
you what, I gotta fucking say, I just sit and watch you grind on knives,
Yeah.
and
He puts bolt butter on himself while he's watching
I
you.
sent him a message with a picture of the TV because I was watching him on the big TV in the living room. And my old lady's like, "What the fuck are you watching?" I said, "Look at this motherfucker here. He's trying to figure this shit out."
Oh, well, big news. Everybody's probably sick of hearing it, but I was supposed to go to the shop today, but Meathead had something going on, so that got axed. I'm going tomorrow. We're going to clean up, tear down everything, and set up my new 2x72. So
Well, there you go, man.
I have a professional grinding system tomorrow.
That's awesome, man.
That's awesome.
Congratulations.
I'm excited about it too. I was overly excited thinking we were going to get to do it today, and then it didn't happen. But I'm working in a really, really nice shop that don't belong to me. So when he has something going on, I get it. I have to wait. But it's so big that all his family and family friends, that's just everybody's go-to place for birthday parties and stuff like that. So yeah.
Man, no, it's you're moving from the community shed to the fucking your little spot. No, it's you got to start. Fuck, you couldn't.
Yeah.
Not everybody can go out and buy a warehouse space, and
Right.
you know, I mean, you don't want to end up like with foreclosure letters on your shop
I was
because you
going to
use
say,
Chinese steel.
Right.
yeah, I don't think you should put that much stress on yourself with where you're
No,
building that.
Yeah.
no bigger than you can handle, and take your time. Hell, you don't want to get too big any fucking way
No.
because once you get a certain big, then you turn into a dick.
Yeah. I've had a lot of people ask me, when are you going to start having them, laser cut and speed up the process and all that. And I may do some laser cut stuff because I've got a couple of knife stores that have told me whenever I'm ready, they'll take a batch.
That'd be cool.
So I probably will have those just laser cut just so that they're all exactly the same size. But I don't want to be a big production company, man. I'm not responsible enough to be a big production company. I'll fuck it up and I'll owe somebody money and forget. I just don't need that stress. I just want to make knives, and if it don't get any bigger than it is right now, I'll be tickled to death.
I think it'd be
go ahead.
I think it'd be real cool if you did do a batch of like 6, 10, 20 knives for like traditional pocket knives.
Here's the story you haven't heard, and a lot of people think I'm crazy for this. I got an order for 10 thugs at Northern Knives, and I had them made like they were damn near ready to go. But what happened was I made a buddy of mine one of these, and I messed up and I set it on the table beside those thugs, and I could very easily visually see the refinement difference. And I called Northern Knives and canceled the order. I was like, I'm not sending these. He respected it. You know, he's cool with, you know, me sending a better product. So that's what I did. I already had that opportunity. I was literally a week away from receiving the payment and decided not to do it. So I want them laser cut so you could stack all 10 of them on top of each other and they're exactly the same. You know, the biggest lesson I learned, I don't know if it's going to make any sense, but I learned I would be better off making the same knife 10 times than trying to make 10 of the same knife. Does that make any sense?
Yep.
Like if you start on one and finish it, you do that 10 times, your quality, or for me, my quality was higher than me trying to make 10 of them at one time. Like, you know, doing a process, you know, let me get them all ground out. Let me get them all heat treated. Let me get them all bevels ground. Let me get handles put on all of them. I just wasn't ready for that. So I'm talking with Gary Creeley right now about possibly having some my blanks laser cut by him. But it all comes down to what it's going to cost. You know what I mean? I don't want to. I definitely don't want to have to go up on price. That's for sure. So
Not in this fucking economy.
no, absolutely not. What's
Nobody
up,
even.
everybody in the chat? By
Well,
the way,
yeah, but you don't want because you want knives to get used. You're not building
right.
mantelpiece,
Let me
you
tell
know.
you the biggest, dude. This may not seem all this big a deal to y'all, but in my opinion, the goat of custom pocket knives. Even if you don't like his blade stock shapes, because I'm not a huge fan of his blade shapes. But if you ever handle an Edgy Blade Works knife, I think he makes the finest custom made folding knife on the planet. And I posted this knife on Instagram, which belongs to Sharif Manganis. And Scott Stills reached out to me and ordered a knife from me. And that's like the biggest honor. Like, I still haven't got over it. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
you got
It's
chubby, didn't
awesome
you?
that Scott Stills is buying a knife from me, you know, because I know that guy could make anything he wants, you know, when you see the materials he works with and the precision that he does it at. So I'm
That's
super,
really cool.
yeah. And
That's really, really
I
cool.
get to deliver it to him at Blade Show. So that's going to make my whole Blade Show. You
I'm
know,
super jelly on that. I want to go to Blade Show. I would love to be able to get.
Yeah, I'd love to go too.
yeah.
I wish it was in the cards this year. It's so much money.
Well, I'm not going to lie, guys. It's only an hour and a half away from me, so I could drive there. But I get to enjoy Blade Show much more comfortably because of Mr. Ryan Ellis. Ryan stays out of town so much that he's got all these frequent flyer hotel deals, you know. So, you know, Ryan will come pick me up, drive me there. I've got a place to stay for free. Um, that's a huge deal. That's like I said, I'd get to go. I'd probably have to drive there and drive home when it was over because I can't afford a hotel or an Airbnb. But
See, I had it worked out one year because I was in Birmingham
yeah,
that week, and I was like, I can just shoot over,
yeah,
take a look, and then I had it all planned out, and then in April I had to be up in Illinois, move and everything. So then it's like, well, that's not gonna fucking fly.
right.
And then since for the last 2 years, I've had projects, and when you've got a couple $1 million tied up in an expansion project, they get pissy when you want to take off.
Yeah, they do.
Bunch of
Exactly.
fucking homos.
Yeah.
Shit, don't they understand? Knives are important.
Yeah.
Damn
Gary,
it.
I literally just cleaned the bolt butter off this one before I showed it. My carbon steels, I coat it when you know they're in between processes or waiting to be shipped. I just coat them in bolt butter. I don't even buff it off. I just leave it all hazy and leave it on there. And as you can see, it does an excellent job of protecting that steel. So
Man, that's a good looking knife.
I don't know if you.
That's
That's
that Russian that communist bloc Russian micarta Sharif got.
Damn good looking knife.
I don't know if you can see it, but it's got white ivory.
I like that white liner. Yeah, I can see it. Man, that's a good looking knife,
The only
dude.
reason I haven't shipped this yet is I had to order. I thought I have it somewhere. I have some brass tube for the lanyard tube, but I've misplaced it, so I had to order some new brass tube. I've got it over there, so tomorrow I'm going to put the brass tubes in it.
Oh, man,
And
that's
that
gonna
would be out to him.
I love how classic that looks. That just reminds me of a classic American fixed blade.
And Terry, since you're here, I don't know if you've seen it, but there's your rimfire. I still have to do some more sanding. You can see it's a little bit dirty, but that's
Yeah, Terry's rim is dirty.
yeah, that's some vintage micarta on Terry's little rimfire. I think I already showed this, but the backside's completely flush, and I've got to fill the back holes in with epoxy to make it smooth. But yeah,
That's cool.
Terry's. I made this one this is the first one I made, and I messed up. Like I didn't realize that I ground it left-handed, and then once I did realize that it was ground left-handed, I showed it and admitted I'd made a mistake. And Terry's like, "I just happened to be left-handed." So yeah, that was 1931 Leatherworks. But I laid it by my drill press and forgot about it, and I got all the rest of them done ahead of his because I didn't lose it. I just misplaced it, but I found it. I've got the scales on it. And the reason it's called a rimfire, in case y'all don't know, those are 22 shells. That's not brass pin. You can actually see where the striker hit them. Can you see it?
Yeah, just barely.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, right there is where the firing pin hit that one. Yeah. Yes, I get to shoot guns too while I'm making it.
That's the best of both worlds right there.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's a step outside and blast off a handful of 22 cases.
Get to fucking use those shells you usually end up having to pick police and throw away.
Yeah.
Terry, one of them $20 buckets of bolt butter. I'll need that whenever you make that sheath for that thug.
You're going to need to send him one of those miniature, one of those mini kegs.
I'd take a
about yay
55-gallon
tall.
drum if he'd send it to me.
Yeah, he's gonna need about. Yeah, I was gonna say then he'd climb in it and he'd start looking younger again. You'd all know.
Well, listen, guys. I don't want to badmouth anybody else's blade wax, whatever you want to call it. But the reason I'm so happy with this is because I don't have to scrape it off with my fingernail. The consistency is perfect.
Yeah,
I can apply a little pressure and kind of, and dig out a little bit, and it's soft enough I can spread it without it like just chunking and
yeah. And look, the first thing I put it on when I got it was I was like, well, I happened to be putting my Carta scales on and on that smock, and it was like it just stayed on there better than the oil and other butters I'd used.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, that's why my Carta looks so good. And as you can see, parts of it have started to dry a little bit. So I've got to reapply it. But this was like a really light tan color. And I used bolt butter. Like this is what color it was when I installed it. And this is where the bolt butter, where I got a good application. So I got to do another coating. But I love the way it darkens canvas micarta up a little bit.
And it hangs with it. But yeah, you're dead right. Oh, my goodness.
What? Shane needs bolt butter with watermelon flavor.
There we go. He come right out the gate there, didn't he?
He did. But yeah, I mean, see, I can get it on my finger. You can see it right there. It's kind of the consistency of, 2-hour-old dried cum. I can rub it right in. It soaks in good. See how much better that looks.
See, mine evaporates just instantaneous at this age.
You might want to see a doctor about that, dude.
It just kind of comes out like poof.
Does it sizzle? Does it sizzle when it evaporates?
No,
Like,
that's when I was younger and on drugs.
is it like
Is when it
pop
used to
rock?
sizzle. It used to glow in the dark.
It sounds.
You eat enough glow sticks. You eat enough glow sticks, you can bust a. Hey, here's a funny note. If you eat enough Effordent tablets, when
Yeah.
you take a lick, you can blow air out your pecker hole.
Wow.
Just letting you know, you can blow out a birthday
Dougie
candle.
used to bust a nut in his bed and look like this.
But I saw you post an Emerson this week. I've been down the Emerson rabbit hole here lately.
Yeah, I got my first. I've always wanted to experience an Emerson. I stood in line at Blade Show to get one, and I don't know what the difference was, because I'm not a Emerson aficionado. But all they had for what they had left, all I could get an Emerson for was like $450, and I wouldn't say it's not worth that. I just didn't have that much money. I didn't have that much money to spend, so I didn't get one. And I hadn't really thought much about buying one since, but the fact that I got mine from Cheeto makes it way more valuable to me.
I've wanted one of those Emersons a little bit. They're cool looking knife, USA made.
I will say this, man: your OCD looking at that edge and staring down it, it'll set your OCD on fire.
Yeah.
But
It couldn't have froze no better, folks. That is a mug shot right there.
Yeah, it is. He looks
That
like
is a fucking mug shot
he looks
of a
like he's about
freeze.
to bust off a fart, don't he?
I don't know. He's about to fill that damn bolt butter jar.
I was gonna say he just applied the bolt butter. It's just setting in. Look at that picture. Oh,
There it is. There he goes.
oh,
so it was kind of like this. I'd never done chisel grind before, and this is chisel ground. This is far superior. It just cuts better, and the way that edge is ground on the Emerson, it cuts really, really well. I get it. If you're trying to use it to cut a big sheet of leather or something, it's going to be hard to track and keep it cutting straight. I don't give a shit about any of that. I mean, Ernie designed those knives to cut through people.
Yeah.
CMP says Emerson can't grind to save his life.
Yeah.
So I've got the Commander.
Yeah.
And I got the green micarta handles on them, and this one got reground by BGM because I got a fucking deal on it because the dude had put a shit bevel on it and fucked it up, and the only way we could get it fixed was to regrind it.
That's the one I actually wanted. Like when I set out to own an Emerson, I wanted the Commander, and then
that recurve blade. That's a good looking knife.
Oh, I like that clip, dude.
I like the clip, the hardware. That thing's sick.
Yeah, that's badass.
Fucking Etsy.
So is that got a hollow grind on it now, or is it a flat still?
No, it's a hollow.
Oh God, that's a hollow ground, a recurve. Damn, that makes
my CQCC 15 is hollow ground, but then it only has an edge bevel on one side.
Well, some of them are ground, but then like some of them have the V grind to them. Every one of them I have is a V grind.
Yeah.
Because I got this one in the mail this week, the Overlander. I did a little swapping on it.
Oh.
Yeah, I seen that. You post that, dude.
Yeah,
that's a good looking knife, Dougie.
Done nothing to it yet.
Yeah, the thing about Emerson is if like CPM, I'm assuming doesn't care for them. If a guy doesn't like Emerson, you're never going to convince him to.
Yeah.
It just is what it is. You either like it or you don't. And after owning my first one, I like it. I can understand completely why some people don't, though. So
if it bothers you that occasionally after you open it, that bar is going to stick and you've got to push it over and hear a little pop, if that breaks you, don't buy one. Because that's
mine don't have any lock stick, but I wouldn't care if it did. Lock stick doesn't bother me. Now, if I
I
have
can
to get a
fix
fucking
that real easy.
if I have to get a screwdriver to pry it over, that bothers me.
Yeah.
But as long as I can get it, yeah.
I haven't found a knife that I got with lock stick that I haven't been able to fix yet either. You take some fucking Dremel and 80,000 grit paste and fucking get to that lock face, polish it up. It usually goes away. Hell,
But see,
sometimes you don't even have to do that. Sometimes you can just fucking literally just,
Yeah.
put pressure on the lock bar and flip it a million times. It's gone.
I think to enjoy Emerson, you have to be in that mindset where like I'm a man child, and I know I'm in no shape to be in combat, but I love a knife when I hold it in my hand. It makes me start imagining what I could do with it, and you know what I mean. Gives you that tough guy feel, even if it's fake. I enjoy
so
that, and Emerson does that for me.
when you got it out of the package, how long before you had it in your pocket and you did the wave coming out?
As soon as I opened it, as
Fuck
soon as
yeah, I
I put
love
it
it,
in
man.
the package,
I love it. Fucking bam, I'll fuck
yeah.
you up. Yeah, that's what it's about.
But
I
see,
don't
one
know
thing
why
you
you.
can't do, or one thing I can't do with Emerson though, I can't take it out of my pocket while sitting in the car because it
Fuck
would
no.
rip your fucking seatbelt in half. You,
Yeah,
Would have
yeah,
stabbed me.
you'll ruin some shit.
yeah. Like
Dude,
I tried to take it out of my pocket to open a can of dip with it in the car the other day, and I had to undo my seatbelt and roll over completely onto my left hip and finagle it out of there slow so it didn't pop open.
yeah, I got the PM2
Yeah,
with the Emerson wave on it.
yeah.
And yeah, you do not try and take this fucker out while you're sitting down, dude. That's a good way to stab some shit.
Terry, that makes perfect sense. I'm sure tough. Yeah, work tough gear should make you feel like a Viking. That's Viking
Yeah,
shit, no doubt. That's Viking shit.
Yeah, those are fucking insane. The
I
work tough.
think it adds an inch to your beard and everything just when you buy it.
Yeah, that shit is thick, Kyle.
Oh shit, yeah. What is that again?
This is a PM2 with the Emerson wave on it.
Are they thicker than most PM2s?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, they're very thick blade stock.
Well, I've seen them. I just didn't know that they had thicker blade stock. But it's a hollow grind, right?
I
Or is it?
Or is it more like a Scandi?
think it's a flat grind.
CPM, what you been my full time now? I don't know what you're asking. You talking about as far as making knives? Yeah. I mean, I'm disabled, so I can't work. So I make
Thank you,
knives.
Kyle. It's a saber grind.
I don't work full time making knives though, because I can't. I work when my health allows.
Man, have you tried on your new apron yet?
No, I'm going to tomorrow though. I don't know who bought me that apron, but that was very fun and very thoughtful.
I tell you what, though, by the time that you break it in, you'll probably be in love with the fucking thing.
Probably, yeah. Just the
'Cause
idea of having certain things I can keep in those pockets and
yeah,
not be looking for them constantly, like my Sharpie, stuff like that. Yeah, that'd definitely be advantageous.
I got one of them for when I'm working on guns, man, because you get so much fucking grease on yourselves from those things.
Yeah, when I set myself on fire the other day, I had planned to reach out to Terry about getting an apron, and I probably still will because I'm not bad mouthing the apron. It was very kind of somebody to do, but it is a very thin. It's off Amazon. It was a $38 leather apron. So I'm sure Terry can make me a better one eventually, but I'm gonna run this one till it falls apart. It's not super well made.
You need one made out of armadillo.
Yeah.
kangaroo leather.
There you go. The pouch leather from a kangaroo.
But now I do have the Tiger Emerson. I had it for about 2 days, and it got put in its pouch and put back in the mail because I sent it off to the knife pimper. Uh,
Ah.
I sold a couple watches, and it's Steve, the knife pimper, I think it is, over on Instagram. I don't know if
Right.
you've ever seen his stuff, but
I
oh boy,
haven't.
conversion.
But you know what gets me is the people that complain about the texture on the Emerson. If you can't handle the G10 texture on Emerson, you've clearly never handled a newer uh, handgun. It's just
No,
like if
yeah,
you can't handle an Emerson, don't ever purchase a Smith and Wesson 2.0 because it's way more good. That Smith and Wesson 2.0, you can sand the dead skin off your feet with that pistol.
Oh
yeah,
yeah, that
yeah. You can take
motherfucker
it. Yeah, you
carrying
can clean
that
your
thing.
heels up.
Yeah, it's like a fucking 80 grit ceramic grinding belt.
After I shoot that thing for a while, I gotta get a toothbrush out and clean it off because it's
Yeah,
white from all the skin it collects,
yeah,
man. Yeah, I actually, I put it pisses me off. Most guns, I don't think they're gripped up enough, so I'll end up putting stuff like this on it.
right.
Handle like this is a company I like. Handle it grips. And yeah, this is essentially like putting fucking skateboard tape, 60,
Yeah.
80 grit sandpaper on it. And I like that.
You got to remember, most folks who are dabbling at the range, they take what they consider their EDC to the range once a year and shoot a box of shells.
Yeah,
But if you're shooting spear gold dots or double taps or anything like that through an EDC pistol, that gun will jump clean out of your damn hand if you're not careful.
Damn right. Plus
So
P's, dude.
you need that texture.
Plus P's got some and who knows what you're doing. If you got somebody on top of you and you
Right.
got, some red life sauce on your hands and you ain't got the best grip at the time, you
Right.
might need that extra little grip.
Yeah, and I think that's what Emerson was thinking when he did. It don't bother me at all. I don't
no,
mind.
I don't.
I'd like one eventually.
I
I think
can't
they're
leave
a
shit
great looking
alone.
knife.
Why is Brian in the chat, not on the screen?
He's
He,
not feeling good.
Oh, I'm sorry, Brian. Hope you get feeling better, buddy.
a
Can you
mix
imagine?
between a migraine and a kidney stone. Yeah.
Even if this was a locking knife, let me get it open.
What I don't like, the one thing I don't like about those knives, I will
And
say.
can you imagine being in a dangerous situation with something this slick and smooth?
Oh, you're gonna end up slicing your fingers off.
Right. I love this knife.
That's a great looking knife.
I never ever carry it. It's a GEC Bullbuster.
I've never heard of it at all, but that's a beautiful knife.
It was gifted to me by somebody in the community.
I like the looks of it. It reminds me of a.
It's the only slip joint this and the ABW are the only two slip joints I've ever liked or wanted. I probably won't ever own any more unless I get a custom from somebody.
Yeah,
Oh, yes, that hole right there is so deep.
Well, hello.
Custom slip joints.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's like 3 guys on Facebook and shit that I watch, and I'm just like, every time they post something. But
If I
they
buy,
weren't even on my radar until I met fucking Doug, and now I've bought 2 fucking goddamn slip joints in the last 2 weeks because of Dougie. Bastard.
well,
I actually really do enjoy them though. They're fun.
If I buy one,
They're
there's
cool.
a maker right here in Alabama that makes really nice custom slip joints. I think they're CPM 154 blades, which I don't care. I'd rather have CPM 154 than 1095 for sure. But
100%.
I'll probably get one from him. But they're like they're Hinder price. They're 425.
yeah.
Oh,
Taylor,
shit.
is that Taylor or something that's down
I
there?
think it's Javon would know if he was here. I think it's Bear Creek Ford or something. They're right here in Alabama. But Palmer, I don't, buddy. I'm sorry. I don't know anybody that knows about vintage Microtech. But like I said, man, I'd have to have 450 that I had zero use for.
Yeah.
Just burning a hole in my pocket before I do that.
Yeah. All the bills paid, everything else is done.
What could I get a Magnum Max reblade for this for? You know what I mean? There's people that can do that. I'd probably just rather have this with a high end reblade and probably wouldn't spend $450. So I doubt I ever own it, but Deer Lick Forge. That's it, Deer Lick Forge. And pretty much the only reason I'd want one of his knives is to support him because he's right here in Alabama. But I've got a custom maker like 15 minutes down the road from me that I had no idea. Kyle's been trying to tell me about it for years, and I'm bad to ignore Kyle, but but he's not a slip joint maker. Again, I forgot his name. Kyle, you can tell me in the chat. But I've got a buddy of mine that owns two tattoo shops actually, and he carries one of his knives. He's friends with him, but he makes nice stuff. Kyle said there was an incident with some customer service issues with the guy, but I don't know. I think it's Freeman, not Freeman. I can't remember.
Oh yeah, them Deer Lick's pretty good looking stuff. Saying there's such a nice little button. Shop now, order yours today.
David Freeman Customs. That's it. David Freeman Customs. He's in Asheville. Asheville's literally 12, 15 minutes down the road. But this is my.
That's fucking sick. What is that?
That's a Freeman 451. Not David Freeman. This is Freeman Outdoor Knives 451. Yeah. Titanium button lock.
God, listen to that fucking thing.
The one thing a lot of people don't like about it is the blade steel billboarding.
Yeah.
It's big.
He's proud of it.
Yeah. But this scalloped bevel, I get it. It serves no purpose. It's probably a hindrance, but it looks badass.
It fucking looks sick.
I've wanted this knife for 5 years. I've been chasing it for 5 years. What's crazy, when they're in stock on his website, it's all U.S. made, titanium, Magna Cut. They're $425, man.
Yeah.
Like that's
that's a good deal. That's a good deal.
Yeah, they're CNC made, of course, but I mean that's fine. And the action, I'll admit it can be a little lazy. I'll show you if I half-ass it. It's not a super strong detent, but I mean, if you're a damn man about it, you can open it.
You're flipping it uphill too, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying now. It seems.
And I agree with you. I love that sound, that ching.
It sounds beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful looking knife too. I love how he machined the American flag in the scale.
Yeah.
That looks great.
And he's a super cool dude, man. Last year at Blade Show, he brought a few fists of Buffalo Trace and was giving out shots of Buffalo Trace at his table. He's a good dude. I actually have the fixed blade version of this too on my chest rig.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, so I've got the fixed blade version and the folder now.
I'd like to see that fixed blade sometime. That's cool. I'll have to look one up.
He's on the website.
Oh, Dougie's on the website right now. Perfect.
It's the same name. It's also the Freeman 451, but it's the fixed blade.
Man, that's a great looking folder. That's one thing I got on my list is I really would like to get a custom folder.
Yeah, that fixed blade is mounted inverted on my chest rig.
Man, that is sweet.
You know what he sells that knife for? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it. Like $280.
Holy shit, that's a good price.
Oh, it's $300 on there. Yeah, $300. It is. His price.
Wow, that green. Man,
yeah, I actually struggled with his prices versus my pricing. And I talked to him at Blade Show, and he's like, these are two different things, man. He's like, this is a CNC made knife. You're making custom handmade knives. It's if I made you one of these custom handmade, it'd be $500-600. So, but yeah, that's and I've even had people make fun of me. Why would you have another man's knife on your chest rig? You know, that may be the most important knife you own. Because I like it, you know. And I can't make this. I can't make that fixed blade. I don't have the machinery to do this. So that was my only acquisition last year at Blade Show, was that fixed blade.
All right, it's on your chest rig. If anybody's making fun of you, you know.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Another question I get a lot of
this
times.
is the one I got on my chest rig right here.
Pretty much. Why you got one metal mag and five plastic mags on your chest rig? I keep that one metal mag so that I can tell them apart, because that one metal mag, I happen to acquire some green tips, and I know the green tips are in the metal mag. Oh yeah, that's cool, man.
Yo, ZT
I'm really excited
discontinued.
about. I'm really hoping with this new grinder. I'm certainly going to start very soon practicing dagger grinds, because I really want to be able to make a dagger like that.
If you make a dagger like that, I need to get it, because
My-
that will replace this knife on my chest rig.
my
That would
old
be sick.
my old equipment, I just wasn't capable of doing something that precise.
I'm not I don't own a lot of them, daggers, but man, as far as a defense knife, hard to beat.
Kyle's not lying. I had a U.S. issue zip up chest rig, and I took a picture of myself in the bathroom mirror and sent it to Kyle. Doug, when I pulled that thing as close as I could get it, it was 10 inches from the zippers even touching.
Shit.
So I gave it to a skinny buddy of mine, and I bought a suspender style chest rig.
Oh man.
I put it on in a live stream one night, and I knew what I was opening myself up to. But as soon as Stevie seen me in it, I had been on the phone with him earlier that day. I had an incident where I passed out in the driveway, and then that night I'm on a live stream with my AR chest rig on. I was like, and I could just feel Stevie judge me. And I was like, I know I'm the same guy that passed out in his driveway today, but I know I'm probably never going to need that thing. I'm probably never going to need any of the stuff I own. But at the very least, it's a very fun hobby, man. Even if you're
I
not
feel better having it.
right, I'm not going to be kicking in any doors anytime soon. But if I needed to post up and defend a position, I'm capable.
Well, I mean, that's off that's the main bug out.
Oh, I saw you flash. Well, let me go full screen. I want to see that, dude.
Oh,
That's
that's
Dawson.
awesome. That's
Is that a Bark River?
No.
that's
Yeah, it's Bark River.
motherfucker.
Austin,
I love that. Dude,
It's the best Chinese steel money could buy.
I've always wanted
that
a
is
Dawson.
nasty looking, dude.
Yeah, I've really
that.
that sword that they make, Dougie, that like 6-inch short sword. Fuck, that thing gets me going.
So I did a little swapping, and I wasn't I wasn't real excited about it at first until I took it out of the box, and then I felt it. That
It
it
looks
is
The only
that
thing I can
handle.
say about that knife that anybody would complain about, if you were cutting rope, there is a chance of it sliding up into that choil and hanging up. I get that, but that choil makes it look even more badass.
Meaner.
I think so too. And I mean, you're gonna end up cutting one in. You wouldn't have cut one that big, obviously, but you're gonna end up cutting them in anyways.
Right. Let me grab my food. Turn the lights.
Because the and I just figured it
I
wasn't
like
going
how
nowhere.
they did the hole in the ramp, Dougie. I like how they did that.
And
Great
from
looking.
them, I would think it had a purpose. Marcel,
Well, I
mean,
wonder
you
if
sit
that
in here
hole's
quiet
there.
all the time.
I wonder if that hole's there. If you could like use it for tying that to a stick or something like that.
Maybe lash it back around your wrist so that you got that. But I figured I put together the
Yeah, that's a great looking knife.
bug out bag. I was like, well, I mean, it's Magna cut, and I mean, it should be tough as shit. See, it's just the
Those aren't
fear.
cheap either. Man, that's a good looking knife.
I'm not
Shit.
gonna lie. After seeing the website when y'all pulled it up a minute ago, I might
It
reach
looks
out
way, way better in person, yeah.
and see if I can get some of those desert tan and black handles for it. I like
It
that.
looks, the black one looks better in person than on the website by a ton.
And he makes these in different sizes too. Like there's different
Man, that's
labels.
a good looking knife. I like that choil on it too that he did.
But the
What's the sheath look like for it? Oh man, that's a nice sheath too.
yeah, and it has excellent retention.
Oh yeah, you can
And it's
hear
got
it.
this bungee thing that'll go up around the top of it, so it's not falling out of that chest. Really
That's
good.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
just
like
right
that.
there, so I can snatch it out if I need to.
It sounds like it's got some nice retention to it too. That thing's not going anywhere for sure.
And these
As you
these
can
dick
see,
beaters.
that one right there, that one's for the green tips. I wish I had all green tips, but you know, we do
See,
what we
now,
can.
now these old chat haters can say what they want, but if the fan and the shit had collided,
Yeah,
and my big ass and your big ass, they want somebody like us around. Half crazy, can
yeah,
probably cook. Yeah.
yeah.
See, yeah.
And I can shoot. I've always been an excellent shot, but I ain't bragging, but I can.
I
But
can do pretty good with the old school Marlin, the 30-30.
yeah,
Uh, and then with the shotgun. But if
I
it
was
comes to
gonna
a
say
pistol,
you look like a
I'm just
double
scaring
barrel
people.
guy.
I'm just
yeah.
scaring people.
I was at the VA the other day, Doug, and my VA coordinator, whatever you want to call him, he pulls out my DD-214 and he was like, "Man, this has got to be a misprint." And I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "You shot expert. You scored perfectly on the M16 and the pistol." I was like, "I did." He's like, "But this has got to be wrong." He's like, "It shows you shot expert with a 38." And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "We haven't used 38, that 38 revolver in decades." I was like, "Yeah, but I was in the CBs. All we get's hand-me-down shit. So that's what we had. We were
Yeah.
still issued 38 special revolvers. And at this time, everybody was, we completely missed the 1911s. We never got those. They were already on the Beretta M9s. We still had 38 caliber revolvers because, all we got was the Marines. And what's bad is the Marines get the Army's hand-me-down shit. And then
Yeah.
after they wear it out and don't want it anymore, then the CBs get it. But we had some 1911s, and you could pick them up and do this, and it was like ringing a dinner bell, man. They were
Yeah.
so wore out and loose, they just rattled. And I'll be honest, I did shoot expert with both. I scored perfect with both, but I couldn't even qualify with the 1911. The 1911s we had were so wore out. You could sit on a bench and lock that thing down and fire two shots. They'd be 2 feet apart. It was just they were just wore slap ass out. But they were probably used in World War II, World War One. They were that old.
And the thing is those guns, they would build the tolerances on them loose, and then they
Yep.
would take them all apart and put them in fucking barrels to
Right.
clean. And then they would never go back with the original frame they were on. So then they're sloppy as shit.
You're exactly right. Yeah, Cliff. I mean, that's all I'm good for, dude. I can overwatch an area and defend it, but I know in that situation I'm probably going to die because I can't get up and run. I can't get off the X. I can't maneuver. So that's all I'm good for is slinging rounds down range. But like I said, I don't think about it that way. It's a hobby for me. It's something I'm interested in. I enjoy it. But
Look, you just gotta make it to the UP.
yeah,
You know how many of us motherfuckers, though, that if shit hits the fan are finally going to be like, yes, all those pieces of shit who said I was wrong for buying all this shit.
Well, Kyle, if you go to Crispy's, you're not going to be far from Doug. Crispy and Doug live pretty much in the same terrain. I mean, they're both in the Appalachians. They're not that. Kentucky and West Virginia aren't that far apart.
Hell, that's just one holler to the next. Right
Well,
there.
it depends. It depends on which family you're from.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got some
Have you ever noticed,
hardcore.
though, Doug? Have you ever looked at the demographics of war? How the young men from the Appalachia way exceed their population experience, and how many of them get drafted and sent into war?
Yeah.
Like they always snatch up men from the Appalachia
Fuck.
5-1 over every other area of the United States.
Yeah, they're going to draft.
They've always been our best warfighters. Always have. Always. Texas being second, but yeah, those guys from the hills, the Appalachians, they're just better warfighters.
It's well, I mean, you watch back as the Irish and shit got released from indigent, their servitude and their slavery.
We can't talk about that shit, Doug.
You were fighting over.
The Irish were never oppressed.
Oh shit! I will fight that.
That did not happen. It's racist for you to even bring it up.
If you were ever fighting over the one fucking pretty girl in town all the time, your whole town would be pretty goddamn good at fighting too. That's why the Appalachians are like, she's the only one that's got all the teeth in her mouth. Get her.
Yeah, I've tried to talk about that in the past. I'm nearly canceled over it.
I'm uncancelable, I think, because you got to be monetized in order to get canceled.
Yeah, but Irish people are white and they've never been oppressed, so you can't talk.
Yeah. Yeah, that whole IRA thing was, I don't know what that was about either. Yeah.
I'm sure it was just some teenage kids up to no good.
couple fellers is like, I'm unhappy about some things.
Have you seen there's an uprising there now?
Yeah.
It's been to get bad.
Yeah,
you don't. Some Irish farmers have shut the entire country down. All they did was blockade the fuel depots.
The country
is running out of oil.
You don't fuck with tater farmers, man.
You're
you
right.
Don't fuck with them guys.
You don't fuck with any farmer, in all honesty.
No.
Just work. They lived a harder life than you. They're fucking tougher than you are. It's just the truth. It's like those guys in Afghanistan we had such a hard time fighting with. They've been walking them goats upside that fucking mountain since they were 3 years old. They're in better shape than you are. They're tougher than you. They've lived a harder life than you. Their heart beat. Yeah.
Yeah,
John
you don't.
Doug getting circumcised. His poor sister got kicked in her jaw. God, that's mean.
See, that's fucking. I ain't even got no sisters. We stuck straight to the cousins. So, yeah, the first bra strap I saw might have been on my cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just happens.
That's just country life, man.
It's just how it is.
Yeah, it is.
I'm sorry, we're not all live in Kyle's suburban Leave It to Beaver world.
Right. Yeah, Kyle, some of us have to wear socks.
You seen that fucking documentary about that family of fucking inbred people who live in Appalachia, Dougie?
Yeah.
I didn't have to watch a documentary, sir. I'm going to tell you right now.
You just drove off the road.
My fucking uncle was a Pentecostal preacher.
Yeah.
In Hardin County.
Everybody in this country is a result of incest. Everybody.
Yeah.
How many people were that landed on Plymouth Rock? And now we're 350 million. I actually watched a documentary on it, how it's still like 70% of the population ties to that bloodline from Plymouth Rock. They were all They were all mating with their cousins.
Those were the rich exploratory Europeans. I was one of the lowly Irishmen who came over here.
Me too. But
they were still cousin fucking over there.
Yeah. Everybody's
I guess that's
cousin
true.
fucking since day one.
That's a really fucking funny way to put it, Edgy.
Well, it's the truth, man. The population of this country, unless you migrated here after, they all came from. They were
Oh,
all
that's the whole.
Damn.
Relationships.
Oh man, that's the best quote of the day. That might be the best quote of the year. Everybody's been cousin fucking since day one.
Look, and everybody wants to make fun of poor country folk for doing it, but I'm pretty sure the whole royalty bloodline thing is hardcore incest, and that's about keeping my money.
Yeah, they're still doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't want impure blood. Well, what the fuck? Where do you get pure blood at, brother?
Yeah.
You are hooking your damn sisters and brothers up.
Yeah.
That's why they got so many damn waterheads they got in the damn closet in the basement.
So, yeah, I've told this story a dozen times, but I'm assuming you probably watched Little House on the Prairie when you were young.
I'm still watching Little House on the Prairie.
All right. So do you remember when one of the young, I think it was one of the Engel girls, married the guy that ran the sawmill?
Yeah.
He was what, 13, and he was a full-grown man with a big-ass beard? You don't remember that? She was a child when she married the guy that ran the sawmill. I remember the wedding. And nobody thought anything of it. Now, I'm not saying that should still be okay. I'm just saying we're not that far removed from
less than 100 years.
Marrying pubescent females at 12, 13 years old. We're not that far removed from it. I'm glad we're removed from it, but don't act like this hasn't been the way it was since the beginning of time. When that's just anyway.
When you wasn't gonna live past 60, you got married at 15.
Right.
Yeah, these fucking people didn't live past 30.
A lot of them didn't live past 30. Yeah,
no.
You're right. Yeah, and that's why you had so many kids, because half of them were gonna die.
Yeah, half of them didn't even make it to fucking 12.
Right.
And I mean, they had their ways, but there's a difference between the way they lived and this shit where they
there was also
profit.
The maturity of those people.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hadn't been coddled. Those kids were forced to grow up by the time they were 10.
Yeah, you're talking about a 10-year-old, 13-year-old that did chores, went to a Christian school in one room with everybody else. Yeah, no, they were a harder individual. Yeah. It's a completely different fucking world.
But to explain why this has always been a grail for me, one thing that sets me apart from most of y'all, I do not enjoy a titanium frame lock. I have nerve damage in my hands, and there's something about that action of sweeping that frame with my thumb. I have to do it two-handed. It's not fun for me. So this was literally one of my only options of owning a high-end titanium knife that I didn't have to fuck with the frame lock. So that's why this has always been a grail for me. I've owned a lot of button locks. This is one of the better ones I've had. Like, I wanted a Mordax when it came out bad. And after an hour of, I paid for it, and an hour later, I was already bored of it. Like, I didn't enjoy it anymore. Great knife. It just bored me. So that's why that's important to me.
No, it makes 100% sense. I'm with you for the fact that since I fucked up my thumb, it's not as, I don't know. I'm hoping it'll come back. I keep working it, but.
If you ever watched me open my Sabenza, it was the exact same as watching somebody open a slip joint. I had to hold it a certain way and pinch the blade and pull it out. Then to shut it, I had to roll it over and hold it with my left hand and use my right pointer finger to disengage the lock and reach over my pinky and push the blade up. I get why everybody loves them. They just don't work for me. So,
you talking about a titanium frame lock to put on the man?
Yeah, that's a sexy.
That is.
I had that one, and I sold it to Ryan Ellis. So
I want one of those, and I
saw it yesterday.
I only ever seem to see them with the flipper and I don't want a flipper one. I want one with the studs, the titties, the studs, whatever you want to call
It works better. That knife actually works better on the studs than it does the flipper.
Yeah.
I'm not a good flipper guy. I don't know what it is with me, but rear flippers have never been like really, really great. I just failed one right now. But studs, I can fire easily.
Might be because you're gay.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I am an electrician. I think that's a standard qualification for that.
Terry, it's funny you bring that up. That is 100% true, and people don't realize it. That the woolly mammoths were roaming the tundra when they started building the Great Pyramids, and that Methuselah tree in California was already like hundreds of years old when they started building the pyramids. It's weird how time, we fragment time into all these little sections, and we don't realize how many of them actually intersected.
And are happening at the same
Well,
time.
because it's the timeline that's been laid out by bullshit intellectuals who are gatekeeping science with their horse shit, scared to death they'll lose a little bit of power they got.
You're right. I love
Dryas Younger impact.
to watch a scientist stand in front of the pyramids and go, "It's not possible that human beings built this." Yet there it fucking is. It's right behind you, jackass. We don't know what they were capable of. You know what I mean?
It's happened.
Maybe they had a couple of woolly mammoths. Maybe that's what drugged them fucking blocks up there. I don't know.
It's happened hundreds of times over thousands of years where we have all this knowledge, and then some asshole comes in because they don't like these assholes, and they'll burn down all their shit, and then all that knowledge is gone.
Yep, remove them from history. It happened in the Middle East. The whole time all this was going on in the Middle East, people don't know that. Al Qaeda was going to these towns and burning down the libraries, destroying all the artifacts, completely removing those people from history.
Yeah, and these documents, they had some of the oldest documents known to man.
Right. Yeah, and then they just make up whatever the hell they want to put in history books that teach kids. I mean, they're still teaching kids that Christopher Columbus discovered America.
They're more worried about teaching kids to fucking figure out what gender they want to be.
I don't understand. Why is it so important that kids believe that Christopher Columbus was the first person to land here?
Well, but it fits that narrative.
Yeah.
That narrative they're trying to sell.
They don't want to be wrong. That's all it boils down to. They don't want to back up and say, "Hey, we were wrong."
I don't know what it is about somebody who spent their life in that world and they're incapable of just saying, "Whoa, I might have fucked up." Because I remember the whole scientific method thing, the theory. It's a theory, and then other scientists are supposed to go out and try to prove it wrong. That was the whole purpose, so that maybe their thing was right. And it's not set in stone. It's a fucking theory, not a fact.
Right.
But I don't.
The whole point to scientific theory is they're supposed to come up with a theory and then spend the rest of their life trying to disprove it. And then once you can't disprove it, it becomes fact. But now they come up with theory and refuse to even look into proving that it's incorrect.
Yeah. Nobody. The Dryas Younger impact and all that. I mean, these people that are coming out and talking, but I mean, hell, they can't even let us understand 0 point energy is not possible.
Right.
But yet, I mean, it's that control, that bubble that we've been bred into.
Yeah, I don't know the answer to that, Terry. I know they were here, and I know that the Native Americans, according to their DNA, at some point crossed the Bering Strait. They were their DNA. I mean, they genetically match with Mongolians, but who's to say who was here when they got here? Because the thing you have to remember is at one point in time, this was all one big chunk of land.
Yeah.
And then it separated. So, but I'm not trying to start that. Who does this land belong to? Bullshit. Because since the beginning of time, land belongs to whoever kicks the shit out of the other guy and takes it. That's how it's.
Period. Yeah.
Every piece of property on this planet belongs to the guy who is better at fighting.
100%.
That's why we're all carrying a little bit of Genghis Khan DNA.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, just recently was this whole deed and money thing. That's pretty recent.
Yeah.
No, it used to be the baddest motherfucker around would beat the shit out of the next guy for his fucking property.
Right. Yeah, not
That
just
was
his property, his woman, his land.
I
His
was gonna say is before that they'd take their fucking woman, all their other shit too, if they fucking wanted to.
You're right. Yeah, I mean, that's still happening modern day too, as far as like erasing history. Now, I vividly remember watching this farmer up in Wisconsin he was about to dig something. I don't know if it was a foundation or what it was, but he discovered this grave, like this 10, 11 foot tall giant on his property. And like an idiot, he stopped and called an archaeologist because he knew it was important. So they came out and radared the ground. Not only did they find more giants buried on his property, they were buried in perfect rows, which, to a scientist tells them that they were somewhat civilized because they buried their people. It was like an actual cemetery of giants. Try finding that.
Crazy.
Try finding that now. They wiped that shit from history. Like it doesn't exist anymore. But I've
The
watched.
red haired giants of Lovelock Cave.
I don't know about.
That's
I don't know.
that's the story of the Indians talking about giant red-headed
Yeah,
beings.
yeah.
But
I mean, they even did a DNA sample on the one he dug up. It was definitely Nordic. They're not exactly sure. It was a Nordic white male, and he wasn't the only 10-foot tall. There was a whole graveyard full of those people, and clearly they had some type of civilization there because they stayed there long enough that multiple people were buried in the same spot, and now it just doesn't exist. I've looked for it. I can't find it anymore.
it goes into that. It's a never-ending bullshit. I'd like to know what the Smithsonian has locked up
Yeah,
in their
Holy
little.
shit.
the Smithsonian and the Vatican.
Yeah. Oh fuck yeah, the Vatican. Some
Yeah,
of them books.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah, don't Schofield Bible.
Everything has been altered. All of history has been altered.
By the victors.
Recently, it was all done to promote the American dream and capitalism and all that stuff. That's why they still teach that the Civil War was solely about slavery when it was about slavery, but it wasn't
Yeah.
solely about slavery.
No, there was. I remember my fucking 8th grade science teacher. I mean, world civ teacher, writing that in big on the board was that it was more than slavery. There was a lot more at stake here.
Right.
But
And it all boiled down to, this is crazy to simplify it this much. It all boiled down to credit. Like, for capitalism to work, you had to create credit and you had to get people in debt. And that wasn't possible if these farmers were able to own slaves and make a living for themselves. So they had to wipe that way of life out so that they had to walk into a plant every day and punch a clock and then borrow money to buy a house and all this stuff. That's what created the civilization that we live in.
yeah,
And they had to wipe out. Those people didn't give a damn about those slaves. Like Abraham
they still
Lincoln,
don't.
right? You can read where he was writing about it. He hoped at the end of the war they'd all get on a ship and go back where they came from. They didn't give a damn about black people or African people, whatever they considered them back then. But
They fucking
Democrats still
eventually
didn't.
they did do that too, even. They went
yeah,
back to Africa and made a fucking literal I can't remember what the fuck one it is.
and that's no defense of the South. I'm just saying nobody was innocent.
No,
Shame
but
somebody
it's
was.
well. I mean, what 1913 centralized banking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what it's fucking all about. If we could undo that, but I mean you're not going to. But a bank can loan money out of thin air.
Yeah. I'm not racist
And
at all.
Brown Fog brings up the best point of them all. Who ran the fucking slave trade?
Yeah. I'm I'm not racist at all. I'm just realistic. If we're going to talk about it, let's talk about all the facts. Let's not just talk about what makes one group look bad and another look good. Let's talk about all the facts. But nowadays, if you do that, you know, people are going to accuse you of racist or sexist or homophobic or Islamophobic, whatever. You know,
Yeah, everybody wants to stick a fucking term. They can't have a
I've
basic
just
conversation.
stopped caring because no matter what you say to who, you're gonna fucking piss somebody off. So you might as well just not give a shit what they think, anyways.
right.
I mean, I can have
I'm not gonna answer that question because you and I both know what the answer is, and we also both know that it is socially unacceptable to speak of. So we're just gonna leave that alone.
God, you're like an hour behind.
Yeah, he's talking. He's talking about the clones we were talking about forever ago.
God damn it, Kyle. I've never seen Todd Carr type a cuss word in my life. If he has, I've never seen it. That's funny.
Kyle can get under anybody's skin.
Yeah.
He's a regular sweetheart.
He gets under my skin every damn day, and I get under his skin every day. That's just the relationship we have. But yeah, I'm a little bit sad. I had a hard time going to sleep the other night because I thought I was going to get to set my grinder up today, and then I didn't. Oh, and by the way, Kyle, that went to shit. Well, it didn't go to shit, but the grinder I sent ran for 30 seconds and burned up. So I had to send him the money to replace the grinder. I traded my grinder and some money for this 2x72, and that grinder quit, which doesn't surprise me. I've replaced it like 4 times. But anyway.
Just went to shit.
Meathead thinks it's because of grinding metal. He thinks the metal dust is getting inside the grinder.
Dude, I hate when that happens. I had a 4-wheeler years ago, and I told the guy the U-joint and the drive shaft's been squeaking for a while. And 2 days later, after the guy bought it from me, he let his son drive it. And I'm sure he was fucking beating the hell out of it because it was a kid. But still, 2 days later, after the U-joint went in the middle of the trail, and the guy texted me, and I was like, oh, man, I feel bad. I did tell you, though.
Well, he made me such a good deal. I didn't bat an eye. I just sent him the money to buy a new. Actually, I sent him the money to buy a better grinder motor because the last thing I didn't want to leave a sour taste in their mouth over the deal. So.
Oh, for sure.
Terry, I'm guessing you don't have a Hatchet Man tattoo.
I don't just like people based on melanin content. Exactly. And if they like ICP, I'm not an ICP fan, but I'll say this: anything like that creates a community, and those people find people they can bond with over that, I don't have a problem with it.
Even if they eat Faygo hot dogs?
I'm pretty sure they're the only reason that Faygo soda is still
probably
alive and well.
I got this little keychain flashlight thing with my Amsler. Did I show you on my Amsler?
I thought it was a black light at first, like a UV.
I got my little Amsler street scalpel. That was another knife I've wanted for a long, long time and was able to acquire. I still don't have a use for this thing, but I think it's pretty cool.
That'd be an awesome little package.
When you need it, you will need. Man, that's how I am about wanting a po' boy conversion because my ass will never be able to afford an Emerson Custom. But that's as close as I can get is one of these.
What's the advantage of having an Emerson Custom?
The fact that it's expensive as shit and made by him.
I got you. That makes sense.
Yes, they're made by hand by him.
But I met him at Nashville. Had a shot of his bourbon with him. and yeah, he had like four of his customs laid out there on the table. I think the cheapest one was like 6 grand. It was kind of rough feeling. I opened it and messed with it, but I'd set it down easy. He's like, "Oh, handle it, hold it around." I was like, "Oh," he's picking it up, and. But uh, then he, went on telling all kinds of crazy ass stories about rolling with doing Brazilian jiu jitsu and shit in like the 70s. And
Yeah.
I guess he rolled with Hoist Gracie once upon a time. And I mean, he's carrying out a cool ass old dude, but yeah, I cannot ever justify that kind of knife purchase. So
Right.
I'll just get a
Have you,
conversion.
have you ever ran across at a blade show? Have you ever ran across any of Todd Begg's custom stuff?
Mm-mm.
His custom fixed blades are fucking beautiful, dude. God, they're so beautiful, and they're all very menacing looking, very murderous looking fixed blades. But Jesus Christ, they're expensive.
Yeah, that was it was Nick's in Nashville. It was the first custom knife show I'd ever been to,
Yeah.
and it was a hard awakening, and
We were there.
understanding.
I wonder if we were both there at the same time.
I
Because
don't
I
know,
went
was it
in Nashville.
what was it, 2 years ago now?
Yeah, I
Two,
was
three
there.
years ago.
That's where I bought my Mordax.
I
Yeah.
was there. I walked around,
I,
fat guy
in all honesty, I
with a
spent way
backpack.
more time out on the sidewalk uh, shooting my shot with swags than I did in the show. So maybe that's why I didn't see you.
Well, I kept going outside and smoking and coming back in, but I spent most of my time hanging
That's
out
why
with
we went outside was to smoke.
Maverick Customs.
Yeah.
Oh, James.
Yeah. If I'd had a ride home, if I hadn't rode there with somebody, y'all be hearing my swag story every fucking weekend. The only thing stopping me was I would have had to Uber home afterwards because the guy I was riding with was not going to wait around. But that was before she met Rosecraft Dude.
It's I was there, I think, just for the Friday, or yeah, just for the Friday. I couldn't make it back for Saturday because I was just slipping through.
Yeah.
But it definitely hurt my feelings when I started really looking at some prices, and I was like, yeah, I'm definitely.
That shows where I discovered Chapman Lake knives. That was the first time I.
Yeah, I seen those there the first time.
Yeah. So we were
Uh
there. We were probably there. Yeah, I know we were.
tuck tuck knives or whatever, that dual auto and manual. I was handling those and figured out those were like a grand a piece, and I'd set those down real easy. But
Yeah.
yeah, and then I met the dudes from Reich
Yeah.
and Q2 or whatever. They were friendly as shit, even though the English, whatever they
Right.
speak,
Yeah, that's the
was
show that
rough.
I pissed off Andrew Dimko. But Cliff, you continue to believe that, buddy. I have no issue at all with you believing that. But you go right on ahead. But I went up to Andrew Dimko and I told him how cool it was that he released the AD 20.5 and gave Brian Kim such a cool platform to make reblades for. And he did not fucking appreciate it. He was not impressed at all.
I think I bought one of his shirts, and that's where I got my shark cub
Yeah.
because the the young one, I guess he had done some laser work, and that's where it's an oddity.
Yeah.
And yeah, he had some customs there that I opened
I
and
don't have a
closed.
problem with Andrew Dimko, and in all honesty, I wasn't trying to troll him, but
But that is funny.
yeah,
I don't know why he cares anyways. People still gotta buy his
people
fucking
are
knife.
buying his knife.
That's what I'm saying. People are still buying the knife, so
It's
what
not
does
like
it
they're
matter?
buying his custom or the 20 and doing that. They were buying a $120 Taiwan knife and paying $300 for a blade for it. I think he was just mad that Brian was making more money off the knife than he was.
Probably.
Yeah.
But
Palmer,
learn
I
to sell
love
them
the
different.
idea of the sharp lock, but again, this is not a review, but for my hands, I don't know. I couldn't operate the sharp lock. I can operate it. I just didn't enjoy it.
I love it personally.
I understand why people love it, but
I just wonder the big thick beast. You know, the 20s the USA made.
I just held that the other day at Knives and More. A customer came in and had it 1/4-inch blade AD20, completely useless and unnecessary, but it was cool.
Are you talking about the Triple X?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck
that thing
do
is
with
just
it.
silly in my opinion. It's cool, but like,
I mean, it's supposed to be a dive knife, so I mean,
if I needed to pry open a tank hatch,
that's the exact thing I was going to say, Tristan.
Oh my God, that's
pry
funny.
open a tank hatch with that thing. That's
yeah,
funny.
you sure could.
Yeah. Because all my experience with knives in the military, I would say if we used a knife 10 times in the field, one of them was for cutting something, the other 9 was for prying open a crate, a pallet. You know, they were used way more for prying than they were for cutting. So I get it. You know, we never discussed edge retention.
No, they need. You know what they need to make?
yeah,
people
y'all
in
weren't
the
fighting
Army
that out.
is a fucking primer.
A lot of people don't know this, but part of Bud School, you know, every morning they have an inspection, and every morning they inspect the edge on those guys' knife. They have to sharpen their knife every night before they go to sleep, and it's a 1095 K-bar. And even if they haven't used it, the fact that they were in salt water all day, the edge is deteriorated. So all those guys, I watched an interview where they talked about that was actually one of the harder things was learning how to hand sharpen a knife because they had to be sharp every morning, even if they didn't use them.
I guess once you got in that habit.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, how good a job is Montana Knife Company doing with their marketing?
I wonder
He
what
went on Joe Rogan.
What kind of stuff did they give you to sharpen knives?
He went on Joe Rogan, and that's how he got big.
You know that cheap ass little piece of gray concrete?
Oh my God, that's exactly what I was thinking they were going to give you.
Exactly what they got.
God, those things suck.
Yeah, literally a little piece of gray concrete. I don't hate on the guy. I mean, he doesn't make knives. He did at one point in time, but those knives are being stamped out at New Jersey Steel Bearing, and he's selling them for 10 times what they cost. He's got all these podcasters, you know, bringing him on and building him up. Mike Rowe, Joe Rogan, Andy Stumpf. He's on all the podcasts. He's doing it right. I mean, in all honesty, that's the way to make it successful.
I mean, he's making money, and
and
he's
that's
not
why
lying about steel. So
right, and that's why I don't want to be that. That's what I'm interested in doing.
I've never owned one. They blew up really fast, and I think they're on the. You know, it's not.
Shane, you've got the face for radios.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've got the face of a custom knife maker.
Let me tell you, this past year, Doug, has been really hard. The fact that I've even been on live stream since I lost my dental fixture, I still, every time I'm live and I'm talking and I see that gap in my teeth, it makes me want to turn the camera off because I'm so embarrassed by it. But I pushed through it. I will have my new dental fixture in a couple of weeks. So when you guys see that I'm no longer toothless on bottom in a couple of weeks, don't be shocked. But it has killed
goddamn beautiful.
It has killed my confidence in talking to people of the opposite sex. I'll admit that. But I'm going to lose them all eventually.
Yeah, it's gonna fucking happen.
Well, it's not even a dental thing really. It's I was in heart failure for so long. My jawbone is no longer has blood flow. So not just my gums, my whole jawbone is deteriorating.
It's crazy how little people think about, I mean, your teeth and your like jaw, it'll kill you if you don't take care of that shit. I mean, it's crazy. It's there's a lot of stuff up in there. A lot of people have died actually from, you know, not taking care of their teeth and stuff like that. It's crazy.
I wish I had something like that to put to it. My teeth fucked up because
If
I
I had the
chased
money,
I
if I had the
chased
money,
Annie around.
if I had the money, I'd go get them all pulled right now and just get dentures and be done with it.
I got
I'm 55 years. Well, actually, I turned 55 in 5 days. 5 days is my 55th birthday. So
my bottom row, my 4 bottom teeth in front are all fake because I got those knocked out. I used to be a football player and a wrestler.
yeah.
I got those knocked out playing football, and then my top 2,
Which
half
way
of
to the
one.
weight room?
I got my one of my top ones knocked out with a fucking hockey stick, and then my other right top one was from wrestling.
Well, let me tell you what
That's all fake shit up there now.
I had a tooth broken in half while I was in the Navy. I got hit in the mouth with a pool cue, and it's one of the few teeth that's actually held on. Like that tooth that the Navy fixed is actually held in there for some reason.
They use fucking filler with lead in it. That shit's holding for life.
Mm-hmm. No telling how much poison has been pumped into me from that tooth. Yeah. I got put in jail over that tooth. I got 7 days in the brig over a broken tooth. Over a broken tooth and 3 broken ribs. They didn't charge me for getting in a fight. They court-martialed me because I got in a fight and got the shit stomped out of me so bad that I couldn't work. So that was destruction of government property. So they fixed me up, and when the doctor told me I couldn't work for 2 weeks, they court-martialed me for destruction of government property, and I spent that 2 weeks in the brig.
A valuable lesson.
It was
What
a
a
badass
kick in the dick.
and I started it. Like, the fight was completely my fault. I punched this old boy at a bar up in Fresno. And I don't know if it was a fucking family reunion or a high school. I don't know what was going on in this bar, but I hit that old boy and knocked him out cold. And everybody in that place jumped me. I was getting punched and kicked and women scratching me and hitting the face with a pool cue. And me and my buddy were just trying to fight our way to the door. And yeah. The worst part was I was already in trouble with the Navy over an assault that I had civilian charges on me for. Some pretty serious charges.
They kept your ass on the boats, what they should have done.
Well, I was never on a boat. I was a CP.
Oh.
And yeah, it didn't look good that a year later I was in another fight. Yeah, it was bad. Montana Knockin is charging $500 for a mass-produced Magna-Cut 4-inch blade fix. Yeah. But hey,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, I'd rather buy a knife from a custom maker. I don't know why people get so wound. I think it's to the point now where their name's gotten so big that just non-knife people love buying them because they see and it's American made and stuff. And
well, anytime you're on that podcast rotation and people associate you with, American and veteran and,
hunting and
White Rifle Coffee and all Steve Ranella, if you can get in your foot in that door, you're right. People are going to pay whatever the price is for a lesser tool. They just are. Yeah, Marisol, I spent 28 days in Port Hueneme in jail. Almost spent 28 years. It was a bad situation. You know, you can get a Microtech chef knife for the same, if not cheaper, than Benchmade. Yeah, you can, Paul. That Microtech steak knife, dude, I wouldn't bat an eye at carrying that as an EDC
Dude,
knife or in the
Yeah.
woods. Or,
they have a paring knife that's like $70 or something like that.
yeah, that's a good price, man.
And it's a great looking knife. Yeah.
It's not going to be a custom heat treat and all that stuff. But the thing is, I only expect that once I reach a price threshold. You know, under a certain dollar amount, I don't care anymore. Or for particular usage. You know, if I found out that Emerson was 3CR13, I wouldn't care. Because I'm not going to use that to cut a 1,000 foot of cardboard or
Fuck no.
make 800 style rope cuts. I don't care. And a tactile knife, all I care about is that it don't break the first time I stab it into something.
Because I mean, you're what, M390 at Microtech, G10 handles,
Yeah. Show it to us, Doug.
100 and
Yeah.
I mean, well, this is just one of them, the 6-inch utility.
Right. Now, how much is that?
This one currently unavailable. This one's 122. It's the 375
Yeah. But
paring
what it's
knife.
getting at is that's about the same size as that Montana Knife Company in G10.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a bolster, and it's $500.
Yeah, and it's a fourth of the price.
Yeah.
Look, you buy that one, you send it to Terry, and you get a sheath made for it.
Right. Yeah.
And hell, there's a dozen guys that would make you whatever handle material
Yeah, I mean, look at
you
that knife.
wanted.
Look at that knife compared to Crispy's Barton Trout I've got right here. It's not that different. I mean, this is Hanson and Son G Carta, but not that much difference. I wouldn't have an issue carrying that out on a hunting trip. Yeah, I agree with that, Todd. It is different geometry, but if it's, I don't know what the geometry on that knife is, but if it's indeed ground for kitchen work, then it would be excellent for cleaning a grouse or a trout. Or
oh my God, yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure Cliff's going to disagree. Cliff's going to claim he's got one made out of clay that he used for 50 years while went into
Because I mean, this is the
World Bushcraft fucking Championship and being crowned King of Alaska. But the truth is, it would do a fine job at that.
I mean, here's the MKC, Magna Cut Blackfoot.
Yeah.
Same about, let's see, what size of the, I'm trying to look for this one's 3 3/8 inch long.
My bad. It wasn't made out of clay. It was made out of volcanic glass. And that was after he killed 14 grizzly bears with it.
These motherfuckers are $300.
That's not 500, but still 300.
Well, I was trying to get something that was close, in blade shape, size.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, $300. But you're at this
question
point.
Is Montana Knife Company worth 200? Or is it worth over double the price as a Microtech? I don't know. I guess it depends on what you want.
Well, this situation takes me back to when I was little or younger. Wasn't ever little.
Yeah.
But I wanted some fucking Bugle Boy jeans. And the old man said, "You just buying that fucking name. You just buying the fucking name. I ain't buying the thing. You gonna wear them rustlers."
Yeah. I remember what. Yeah. Do you remember wanting them LA Gear tennis shoes?
Fuck yeah. I had to cut tobacco to get me some fucking LA Gears.
Yeah. Do you remember when they LA Gear released the ones that had the pastel pink and green on them? They were white. Dude, I had a pair of like $20, or not even that much, probably $15 dollar store tennis shoes. And I lived across the street from Gladden Body Shop. And me and his son sat out there all day one day, mixing up paint till we got the colors right. and painting that pink and green on our shoes so it looked like we had LA Gears when really we had fucking Family Dollar.
That's fucking funny.
I grew up poor as shit, dude. I didn't get none of that stuff.
No, fuck no.
Yeah. Well, Cliff, I understand you've only killed black. It'd be unfair for you to hunt grizzly bear. That's all I'm saying. Like the grizzly bear population couldn't withstand you hunting grizzly. Yeah, that's them right there. I'll be down. You pull them straight up. Yeah, I painted.
I swear to God. Here's the funny part. Watermelon anyone is what it says underneath of it. The watermelon LA Gears.
Yeah.
Oh my God, those are terrible.
They are. Yeah. Dude, I remember when first time I showed up at school and there was this kid that had he didn't have the knockoff, y'all. He had a $600 the Michael Jackson Thriller jacket. Like full leather with Now after that, there were people showing up with $100 Kmart knockoff Michael Jackson jackets, but he had the legit $600 jacket. I never wanted that. I knew I couldn't pull off a Michael Jackson look. But yeah, a pair of those tennis shoes, though, some Bugle Boy blue jeans.
You was getting it.
Yeah, you was getting it.
You was getting it. You was gonna touch. You was gonna get some skin to skin contact.
Yeah, I was gonna say you look like you're gonna do some dry
humping with shoes
like that on.
If you rolled up on a Cool Harder laser light bicycle in a girl's driveway with those jeans and shoes on, you going home with a stinky finger.
A silk shirt.
Woo! Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. You
were going over to your buddy's house going, smell this.
Yeah.
What is that? What is that? You get the right hole? I'm pretty sure it is.
What did we think it was going to smell like? I don't know what we thought it was going to smell like, but it never
not like that.
No, not
not like that.
And yet we still kept chasing it.
Fuck yeah. With why I got a job. It's why it's why I took a shower.
It's why I wear clothes during the day.
Yeah.
It's why I civilized.
Dude, if women didn't exist, we'd just squat shit and keep on walking, dude. We wouldn't think
that. Nah. We'd all have some calloused up assholes.
Yeah. Well, that'll come off when we cross the creek.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Kyle's making fun of our Bugle Boy Kmart jump. I'm not taking fashion advice from anybody that don't wear socks, Kyle. You can just step out of this conversation.
He probably has special socks to wear with his penny loafers.
I was making fun of you for those shoes, but we used to have a brand called Osiris growing up. That was the brand everybody wanted when I was a kid, and it was the same fucking thing. Ugly ass fucking big tongue having flat bottom fucking shoes with stupid colors.
Yep.
And you were the coolest fucking kid in school if you had a fucking brand new whatever drop of them.
Do you remember the craze of the Dr. Zog's sex wax t-shirts? Dr. Zog's made surfboard wax, but they called it sex wax.
I do. I know,
yeah.
That.
Man, if you could get your hands on one of them out of California down here in the South, you're just getting all the hairy bush with that thing. Yeah. Those were the days, man.
Right.
Yeah,
and
Kyle don't need to wear socks. He just throws his shoes away every time when he gets home, buys a new pair.
Ooh, sweaty feet.
Yeah. I'd like to see Kyle in a pair of Red Wings on a concrete pour all day one day.
Man, I'm telling you, I gave up the Red Wings for goods.
Did you?
Man, I love them boots.
Yeah.
I really, I gotta say that I'm like 2 years on one pair now, and they're still holding up pretty good.
If you want
I
to
would've-
if you want to test your buddy's toughness out, you either take him to an all day. I'm talking about an all day concrete pour or a tar and gravel roof job. You'll find out how tough your buddy
Oh,
is.
fuck that. Fuck that.
You will find
No,
out
no.
how much man he's got in him if he can last through either one of those. We did in one day, Doug, in the Navy, we did a 66,000 square foot concrete pour all at once. 14
That's
men.
insane.
14 men, and only 2 of them were Hispanic. We were struggling, dude.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Man, I fucking hate.
Dude,
I poured concrete.
I remember standing there at 4:30 in the morning. That it was just barely breaking. Like the sun wasn't up, but you could start to see a little. And in the horizon, because we were in San Joaquin Valley, it's the desert. You can see for miles. I see headlights, and it looks like a string of Christmas lights. It was literally just one concrete truck after another for miles. Just this train of concrete trucks headed at us. Oh, dude, I ran the damn donkey dick all day.
Ugh.
Can you imagine 14 hours of
bending
over, shoving that donkey dick in the concrete 4 million times? Dude, my hands were numb and dead. I think that's why I've got carpal tunnel now. From running
Man, that shit ain't no joke. I did that for a living. When I moved to Montana for a while, and that is no fucking joke.
Yeah, most people hear concrete pour, they're thinking about pouring a patio. No, motherfucker. I'm talking about the trucks never stop.
Yeah, I never did anything like that. When I was pouring concrete, we were doing sidewalks.
Right.
Like commercial, like housing.
Using the wrong size vibrator head for a specific job is also a common mistake.
I was doing this in my early 20s, and my back was fucked at the end of every day from doing it. I couldn't imagine doing it now.
And then when the day's over, you have to pull all the equipment out and clean it off so that the concrete don't.
I was going to say, otherwise the fucking concrete's stuck to it, and it's fucking 20 times heavier, and it ain't coming off.
Yeah, that's what I did for 14 hours, and it just happened to be it was on a Thursday, so it was happy hour at the E Club. I went to the E Club, drank 3 pitchers, and almost died. My roommate found me laying flat on my back with vomit coming out of my mouth. He rolled me over. Yeah.
You know what my least favorite part about it is having to fucking screed that shit all flat. It's not like one of the harder things, but fuck, I always hated it.
Luckily, I wasn't talented enough to be running the trials, so I didn't have to do that.
Yeah, I watch these guys pour his concrete pad out work, and I'm dumbfounded at some of the new equipment and shit that they were using.
Yeah.
Like a power screed and shit. I'm just like, oh my God. And these boys are still humping and sweating. I mean, they're fucking knee deep in the rubbers. They're busting ass.
Yeah.
But just the easier parts that they have now.
Dude, there ain't nothing like watching a dozen Mexicans jump out of a truck and start a concrete pour. It is poetry.
You know some shit's about to get done.
Poetry in motion, son, watching those guys pour concrete and finish it.
Mennonites hitting a pole barn.
Huh?
Mennonites hitting a pole barn.
Yeah.
I've never, they come out with the pass loads and they're fucking getting it.
Yeah. It's incredible to watch, man. We will never take the construction trades back.
Nope.
We were never as good as they are at it. We will never be as good as they are at it.
No.
We can't work as hard as they do or as long as they do. And for decades, they were doing it for a fraction of the price. Not anymore.
No.
Not anymore, son. They making bank now because
they're getting scale.
They're fucking good at what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're soft.
We are. Yeah. They literally, when it comes to construction and a lot of jobs, man, they are the best of us. You know, everybody's talking about bringing production back to the United States. We're gonna need a bunch more Mexicans with that work ethic.
Well, it ain't gonna fucking happen with the generation. My fucking generation, dude. We just half of the people in my generation want everything fucking handed to them, and they don't want to fucking work for shit. So it's fucked.
Cliff brought up a good point. You ever watch them do drywall?
I love doing drywall.
Dude, they do a whole house. They do a whole house perfectly in the time it take me to do one wall in one room.
Yeah, I ain't good at drywall. I'm short, so I always had to use a ladder and.
Like, I don't even see them cutting it. They just look at it and fucking rip, snap, pow, it's up here. And by the time he puts the last screw in, his cousin Pedro's already fucking mudded it, and there's somebody taping it, and it just, like, they don't even have to communicate, man. They're a machine at everything they do.
The motherfuckers I worked with, once you get into their groove, it's not bad. But you've got to find your spot with them and go.
Right.
And learn their little tricks.
Don't get in their way.
No.
Yeah.
But I like drywall, man. It's fuck. I can sand all that. Well, I was usually stoned out of my fucking mind, but
yeah.
Fuck pack and block. I don't ever want to do that again as long as I'm alive. I'll be fine. Brick or block. I don't want to pack that shit no more.
Me either.
That old motherfucker I packed brick and block for, he lit one cigarette every day off a big lighter, and the rest of them were off the fucking one he just about to put out.
Oh, Jesus.
You know what it is. And that son of a bitch could sling fucking cement faster than any human I've seen. Like, you would work your ass off trying to keep, and he was madder than hell if he didn't have his next set there.
Yeah.
If he reached and didn't grab a fucking brick, hell to pay. Fuck.
That's something I've never seen done, and I've never been around just bricklayers, man. That's an art form, honestly.
I learned something a long time ago. Unless you have to, unless he's extremely disrespected your honor, don't start a fight with a bricklayer. Just don't, because their hands are made out of stone, and I don't know, every bricklayer I've ever known hit like a fucking sledgehammer, man.
Fuck yes.
Don't want to fight a bricklayer. There's certain
or his fucking his fucking son was crazy as shit too.
Yeah.
And fucking had a head on him that looked like a cinder block. I think the old man would beat him. Good Lord.
His mother probably was a cinder block.
Well, sadly, the biggest most successful bricklayer in my county also was a state wrestling champion and still coaches. He's coached several state wrestling champions since then. So he's a bricklayer that is skilled at fighting. So that makes it even scarier.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. I ain't messing with that dude. Toby Riles, if I have something you want, buddy, you can just have it. It's all yeah. You can just take it. I ain't nothing I can do about it. I ain't fucking, even if I'll
get a new one.
Yeah, even if I could whoop him, I'm gonna be in pain for 6 weeks afterwards. But your mom's sex husband made a mint going back through Amish build and bringing them up to code. Yeah, but Terry's code really, I mean, I've seen a lot of shit that's up to code that
is trash.
Could be better.
Holy shit, you weren't kidding. These fucking houses half these people are building nowadays that are up to code are fucking trash.
Right. I tell you, I wouldn't doubt that. I wouldn't doubt that they're building everybody else shit half-assed, because fuck y'all.
Yeah, fuck you, English.
Yeah, fuck y'all honking at us while we're trying to get down the road in our buggy and shit. I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. I gotta grab some dip, y'all.
I just keep eating these fucking Alp pouches.
Alp. Oh,
you're gonna be up all night,
I'm
fucking down in those
Alp pouches. Tucker Carlson.
Oh man, I love my little buddy Tucker Carlson. That low IQ cocksucker.
Did you see where they just exposed that he's being paid by? Shit, I don't want to get it wrong.
Qatar or somebody now.
Qatar, yeah, Qatar's. Yeah, they gave him a fucking mansion over there, and all of a sudden, everybody is fucking for sale. That's just the truth.
I didn't hear about this shit with Tucker Carlson getting paid out.
Well,
yeah, him and Candace Owens, they've all been bought and paid. That's why their opinions changed overnight. It's all over a paycheck. And I hate it because I like those tuckers.
Well, I'll wait. You'll see. Who knows what'll change 2 days from now. I take them off of what I heard them say. I tell you, my favorite crazy one. You watch him every once in a while. That Nick Fuentes is a fucking lunatic.
Yeah. Sometimes
He's
I like watching
crazy as
those
shit.
guys just to see how crazy they are. It don't mean I believe them or I support them.
No.
Like Milo. Milo was entertaining.
Yeah.
Was he full of shit? Probably. He was entertaining.
Alex Jones. He is a fucking handful. He is
I love
fucking.
Alex.
He
I don't
is.
believe everything he says, but I love listening to him
He's a
talk.
salesman, man. He is a fucking salesman. He's been right. He's been wrong, but he's entertaining.
Yeah.
He's fucking entertaining, and that's.
And what?
I
And
mean,
here's the thing, though. What's he ever
I think
been
he
wrong
just
about?
says shit for shock factor too to get.
But what's he ever been wrong about?
he was a little bit off on the whole Sandy Hook thing.
I was going to say,
I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up because I was at home watching all that shit happen live on television. I saw all the same shit he did, and now it doesn't exist anymore. So all I'm saying is, I'm not saying he was right or wrong because I don't know what the truth is, but I know I completely understand why he believed what he believed. He saw the same. I watched that fucking helicopter fly over the woods, following that guy with a rifle through the woods. And then an hour later, that shit didn't exist. And nobody will even talk. Who were they looking for in the woods? Who was that guy with the rifle in the wood? I don't know. I'm just saying that they made it confusing enough that I can understand why Alex thought it was all bullshit.
Well, and they damn sure didn't have the right. Look, it's his First Amendment right to say whatever the fuck he wants to.
Right.
And I don't care if it hurts some people's feelings or not. So they damn sure didn't need to sue him for $1 billion fucking dollars. That shit's ignorant.
If they could sue him for $1 billion because these families of those children were offended and upset, then who's to stop somebody from suing Candace over all the shit she's talked about Erica Kirk? I don't know what the truth is, but at the same time, I believe she can say whatever the fuck she wants to say.
Yep. Whether it hurts your feelings or not, that's what the flag's about.
Yeah.
We got the First Amendment and we got the Second. Those are the only two I'm really that worried about at the moment because you need the second one to protect the first.
I got some more Cheetos.
Oh, Lord.
Was I eating Cheetos last time I was on here?
I think so. I think you killed a...
You're eating chips of some sort.
Yeah, I was at Cheetos. I only get one bag a week, and I just eat them all at one time.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's plenty of them that need to be fucking repealed and changed, but...
I don't think the forefathers ever intended on things being amended or changed. And it seems like all the ones that are problematic are the ones that have been changed since they wrote them. I don't know. I don't want to talk about politics.
Well, what Kyle's making a tongue-in-cheek is 19th is about, isn't that about the women voting based off of sex or whatever? I think that's what that is.
Is it?
No,
He's kind of
don't-
right, though. Women are just way too emotional to make decisions.
Yeah, we get a female president, that bitch is going to nuke somebody. Yeah, he didn't return my call.
Her husband's gonna ask her where she wants to eat one night, and she's gonna kill every fucking body.
You fucking pick.
Yeah. And then you pick. I don't fucking want that. Well, what do you want?
You fucking pick or I'll blow this whole fucking piece of shit up.
I'm not going to shoot about it. Carl, are you saying your mom shouldn't be able to vote? Do you not believe your mom's intelligent enough to make a decision to vote?
waiting. I'm waiting to see
I'm
their
waiting too.
response. I don't know. Kyle might be the kind to be like, all women are whores and your mom is a suspect.
Look at your mom. Suffer gets what hot. Marisol, I need to get in touch with you, buddy. I have been struggling through it. I don't know what's going on. I tried acid washing your kitchen knife 3 times, and it just would not come out right. So I had another one because I've got like 4 of them. So I got it ground, brought it home, tried to acid wash it. It's doing the same thing. Nobody can tell me why I'm not getting a consistent acid wash on those knives, and I'm kind of stuck. I can have your knife done this week if you're okay with just keeping it oiled and it not being acid stone washed. I just can't. I don't know. I can do smaller knives, but that kitchen knife, I always end up with like these light splotches. I even spent 4 hours the other day hand sanded yours completely. Did a horizontal hand sand on it, and it still does the same thing. Is the acid stone wash a deal? I'm not picky. Kyle will fix it. All right, I'll get it made and get it shipped out. I mean, you were going to need to keep it oiled either way, even with the acid stone wash, but I really wanted it acid stone wash, and I just can't make it work. I don't know what the problem is. But I mean, there's not spots in the blade like up close to the spine that look like they're stainless, like they just won't etch.
Huh. That's
I don't
odd.
get it.
Well, look, and like the Tucker thing, whoever released that on Tucker, I'd like to know because I mean, he made some hardcore enemies when he embarrassed old Cruz like he did, and
Yeah.
so I mean,
And you're right.
they're
Whoever said
definitely
that, maybe all that's bullshit too.
yeah.
I don't.
You don't fucking know at this point.
Yeah. All I know is it right here on this little acreage I got where I live. That's all I'm worried about because
That's
I
it.
don't think any fucking thing is the truth anymore. I don't think any news, any podcast. I don't think anybody can say a full sentence without one word of it being a lie anymore.
No, I think they're incapable of it. Any of them. If they don't know the truth, they just try to fill it in. They might not intentionally be lying. And then you got the other one. I like Sean Ryan. I don't know. Not everybody loves him, but I enjoy some of his stuff.
I do too. And I don't have to agree with everything somebody says to enjoy their content. Because the thing about Sean,
interviews.
I'm not all that big on listening to Sean talk. Because I think there's better people at speaking than Sean, but I enjoy the people he has on. I want to hear what they have to say.
That's what I like to watch is the people he has on there. Interesting.
Right.
All right, gentlemen, I gotta head off. I gotta go to work in about 5 hours. So actually 4.5.
That's overtime.
Yeah.
It is. Got to make that money. All right, y'all have a good night.
Later.
Did Kyle ever answer whether he was okay with his mom voting?
I brought up Tucker, so he jumped on the Tucker thing again. He's anti-Tucker. I think Kyle's got a little lib in him.
Yeah, he's a little lib.
He's a little lib.
He said go back to a single vote per home and you must be a landowner. Huh. I don't know about that, but I've been thinking how horrible would it be like if, when you turn a certain age and you start working, we all have like a tax ID number that we pay our taxes and social security number through. I guess it's tied to our social security number. How hard would it be to make it where if you don't work, you can't drive? Because if you don't work and you don't pay taxes, those roads don't belong to you.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
If you're not paying taxes to be on them, I don't think you should be able to drive. And if you're retired, you've already done your part.
Well, you paid your taxes.
Right. But yeah. I mean, it sounds fair. It's for some people, but
And the fact of the matter is, that hurts my feelings, is the motherfuckers that work now and bitch that don't ever actually pay any taxes. They
right,
pay it, and then they get these fat ass refunds because they stay in that lower income. That's why they won't leave fucking McDonald's. They want to make a career at it.
right.
But no,
Yeah.
no.
When I was a mechanic for 25 years, and I was the only mechanic I knew that paid taxes. Like I always pay, because I was in the military. I understand how that works. I wanted to pay my taxes. I paid my taxes. I paid my Social Security. I did everything I was supposed to do. Well, now that we're all getting a certain age, because it's tough to make it to 65 as a mechanic. Mechanicing is rough on your body.
Yeah.
All my mechanic buddies my age are all starting to fall apart and can't work anymore. Guess who's the only one that gets to draw their disability? And now all those guys are sitting at home whining because, they're borderline homeless. I'm like, that's your fault. If you paid your disability, you'd be able to draw it now. It's your money.
Yeah.
But, they all for 20 years bragged, because their check was, or their take home was $100 a week more than mine because I was done paying them taxes in. Well, that's the only reason I can make knives now is because I have a disability check that feeds me. The knife making is secondary, but pay your taxes, folks. All I'm saying, even if you hate the government, if you don't at least pay in that SSI, you get up there in age and something happens to you, you're gonna be in a shit ton of trouble without it.
No, that's what the old man. He was Uncle Sam, government through and through. He fucking he was diesel electric. Uncle Sam taught him how to work on tanks.
Yeah.
Served over in Germany, peacetime, and then come back, did National Guard for a while, and then got civil service.
I bet he's got some stories from Germany during peacetime.
Oh, look, here's the fucking thing. When
Them
I didn't
women
get to
love American men.
talk about where they go play pinball, and they just lay up on the fucking pinball machines and spread out. And yeah, he had some fucking stories.
Yeah.
And
my dad fathered, not my birth dad, my adopted dad fathered 3 children while he was in Germany in a short span of time, and 2 of them are kin to each other because he knocked up a woman and her mother while he was there.
mine played the secret game, so there's no telling.
Yeah.
I'm liable to have fucking half brothers and sisters and shit over there.
Yeah.
Now I know that fucking cousin of mine, who he went Air Force, that bastard got a bitch pregnant at the fucking airport on a 45-minute layover.
Yeah.
He sits like third seat on a transport plane doing something.
I told you, dude, I met the love of my life on a Greyhound bus.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Only reason he knew that one got pregnant is he got the papers about a year or 2 later.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he didn't even know her name.
Right. How'd she find him, you reckon?
Never heard the whole story on it, but
Right.
I don't.
Well, if he was military, he may have had something with his name on it. Never know. Mom-daughter combo plus 100 points. Well, Kyle, he was a fucking horrible piece of shit human being, so I'm not giving him any points. But he was certainly a ladies' man. That's about it. So we ending this? You done, Doug?
Oh man, whenever I'm good. Hell, the crowd fell off. We got the hardcore bunch in here right now. Terry, Kyle.
So
I mean, these are some.
Tristan is the heart and soul of your viewership.
I think it fell because, and the only ones I see chatting now are Kyle and Terry. Which hell, I can text them anyway. I mean, But if we can enrage Kyle just one more good time, I mean, that's.
Yeah.
I don't do shit on Sundays. That's my day of rest.
Right.
I sit on the couch. The old lady rubs my feet. You know, because I'm the
I'm going
master.
to announce this ahead of time, depending on what time me and Meathead get started tomorrow, how much we get done, how long it takes. I may not go live tomorrow either. So, but I had a lot of work I wanted to get done today that depended on me getting stuff shipped out Monday. So it's all kind of up in the air right now.
Sorry, we missed you, Clifford. I hadn't seen your name pop up in a minute.
We assuming you were taming the great wild Yukon. It stepped out.
Killing something with a premium steel. Yeah, no, the old man, he went Iraq. He went to Fort Campbell as a civil servant, and he went to the Corps of Engineers eventually, but he stayed Uncle Sam through because everything rolled. That retirement years kept rolling.
Yeah.
And then he finally went out with COPD and fucking hearing. And his hands were fucked from years of turning wrenches. I mean, it's.
You ever been to the VA, any of the VA hospitals, Doug?
Yeah.
You seen those young folks that if you're injured, whatever, they call them transportation. They'll come put you in a wheelchair and push you to your appointment.
Yeah.
You don't know what them girls make.
The old man used to talk to him all the time. I didn't know that, but.
I talked to one a few weeks ago. She makes $68,000 a year.
I mean, that's all they do.
Yeah. That's her only job.
That's it.
And when there's nobody calling and requesting a ride to their next appointment, not a ride outside, I'm talking about inside the hospital, then she gets to sit there and wait until they call, hey, we got a guy, urology needs a ride to cardiology. She'll go up there and push him from one office to the next. That's it. Now, they've always been super friendly and all that. I get it. Why wouldn't they be friendly? They got a fucking killer job and they make more money than I ever made.
Shit. I mean, they've got every fucking hard dick old man calling them sweetie and babe and fucking talking shit the whole time. Because every one of them some bitches in there are sly. They're in there talking fucking spitting that game like they's 20 years old again.
Yeah, because the thing people don't realize is when you get my age, I ain't gonna talk about my night last night, but when you get my age and you get in a place surrounded by young, good-looking girls, you can spit game all night because you don't have anything to lose. Like you don't care if they're accepting to it. You don't care if you offend them. And you'd be shocked how often it works. We had me and the guys from the social club went to an all-night club last night, had a fucking ball. We weren't in the door. I'm telling you, I didn't take 5 steps inside the door before we were in a fight. Like, I didn't even understand what was happening. I watched the first guy walk in, somebody bumped into him. He looked at him crossways. Next thing you know, there's punches being thrown, people being fucking choke slammed on the floor. We had a good night last night. That's
how they start there.
Yeah, kind of paying for it today. Yeah, when you're younger and you're spitting game, well, you're invested in it. You know, you need a result. And I just don't think it comes across as easy. When you're older,
no,
the result, dude, you can just let it go.
Yeah. You ain't standing there palm sweating with a fucking rubber on.
Right.
And they know that desperation is oozing from your pores.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes I think them young girls will impress you like, this old motherfucker
Yeah.
gonna stand here and talk about my titties? Yeah, you never know.
Yep.
I mean, you're bound to offend one, piss her off every now and then. But when you're in the group I'm in, you can piss everybody in the bar off. They ain't winning that fight. Part of not giving a fuck. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
You are right there.
I've mastered the art. And then I think more than that, Terry, you understand that 30 seconds later, you don't fucking won't know nothing. It don't matter at that point. Once it's done, it's done. Once the deed is done,
Yeah.
I'm more focused on knives and guns and
Yeah, I'm more into the game than I am the win. Like I could care less if I'd take some girl home or go to her, whatever. The game is it's still a lot of fun. I still enjoy playing it, and they don't forget you. Like if you talk up a bunch of shit one night, you go back in there a week later, they remember you.
yeah.
They gonna come up. Yeah. But anyway, I remember going to a party with buddies. My buddy headbutted the guy who answered the door on the 5th and Jack, and it busted. We did not stay long. Yeah.
I don't know. How much game does Kyle really know about if he doesn't wear socks?
You're exactly right. You can't have no game if you ain't got on socks.
Yeah. Oh, sweaty ass feet. Ugh.
He ain't never done enough work for his feet to sweat. That's his point. If you're just sitting in the air conditioning all day, you can skip the socks. He would like to claim that 18 holes of golf is work. Sometimes he even tells the joke that it's a sport. But we all know the fucking truth. That ain't no sport.
No. Tennis is more of a sport than golf.
Yeah. I 100% agree. Yeah, tennis is hard. Golf is just is a lot like NASCAR. It's just a marketing, money-making machine.
Oh, my God. He has groupies.
Yeah. I remember I used to be a NASCAR fan, dude. And I went to my first race in Talladega, and I've not watched it since. That race proved everything. I realized that it's not real. It's just 48 billboards going around a track at 180 miles an hour. It's not a real sport. They are not racing. Because I watched Kyle Petty start at the back because he crashed in qualifying. So he started at the very back. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen that big tall tower that's got all the car numbers on it and the time out beside it. It's telling you the time difference between first place, second place, or all that stuff. So I'm sitting there watching, and I was interested in Kyle Petty because back then he drove the Hot Wheels car, and that was the prettiest sumbitch in NASCAR. That Hot Wheels car was beautiful. So I'm sitting there watching. Kyle Petty is running that track anywhere from 1.5 seconds to 2 seconds faster than every other car on the track, including the first place car. Starts at the back, dude, and he's just fucking passing and passing and passing and passing. And he gets to 10th place and just falls in line and stays there for the rest of the race. I mean, why didn't he just keep going? And then the guy with me was like, well, because 2 of the cars ahead of him buy their chassis and their engines from Petty Motorsports. If Kyle outruns them, that's bad for business because, his team sold them their shit. So that's the politics of it. He can't just, he's like, now if they wreck or something and he gets to win, that's fine. But he can't take his car and make their car look bad because they bought their car from him. I was like, yeah, I'm not watching this anymore then.
It was a family thing. my uncle George, he's my great uncle. Uh, Vietnam vet, got eat up by the orange,
Yeah.
but he loved fucking old school NASCAR. But when Ford brought out that new Taurus and they put those restrictor plates on them to slow them down,
Mm-hmm.
I heard that man come unglued about it, and it was over.
That's
It
not
was over.
racing.
It
It's
was
not
done.
racing. It
Yeah.
should. You should be able to. You should be able to make your car as fast as you want to make it, and drive as fast as you're comfortable with going. That's not racing.
He went back. I remember him flipping over the TV because he had a big screen, one of them fucking mammoth big
Yeah.
screens that was like
Half the living
fucking
room.
4 foot deep. Yeah. And fucking him turning it to wrestling and going, this shit's more real than that NASCAR is.
It's the same thing. NASCAR, wrestling, monster trucks, all that shit. They're paid to show up.
Yeah.
Advertising dollar is what pays for all of it. It's just like golf. You know, if Tag Heuer and all those other companies wasn't dumping all that money into it, it's not a sport. It's just marketing.
Whoa, don't bring up golf again. You have to stay in your lane.
Yeah.
You was instructed
I
by
was
Kyle.
instructed to stay in my lane again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what you stay in your lane, sir. Stay between your mustard and
I
catch
can
up.
understand some people thinking golf is a sport. Like if you're not physically talented enough to play a sport,
Like
so
you can't put on your own socks.
so you buy some golf clubs and tell people that you play a sport, that makes sense. But it's not a sport. It's a game that men get together and play. It's not even enjoyable to watch. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've seen some highlights that were cool. But Shane is rage. Terry, you're 100% right. Terry knows me well enough to know all I'm doing is rage baiting Kyle. Because I can't play golf for shit. But I have no interest in it either.
I don't
say that
understand.
if we all got together, you know, and somebody's like, "Hey man, let's go play 18 holes of golf," I'd have a damn blast hanging out with y'all.
Yeah, because we would get drunk and ride around on golf carts.
Right, hit them balls with our golf bats. It'd be a blast. But it's not a professional sport, in my opinion.
And you know Kyle would keep score.
Oh yeah, yeah. Of course he would.
He would keep score and remind you of it for the rest of your life.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I would be like, I don't know what I fucking shot. I have no clue.
I remember somebody telling me a long time ago that games are not sports; they're just fucking games. So, like, really, the only sports out there are like, you know, boxing, UFC, you know, track and field. Those are sports. If it's a game where there's a score and teams and all this shit, that's not real sport. What do you mean you wouldn't play golf with us? I mean, how are we going to play if we can't use your sticks? We'd have to borrow your sticks, Kyle.
Yeah, his graphite titanium super putter.
Yeah.
Buffoons. Did you have to spell check that before you typed it?
God, I should have got my glasses. First off, you wouldn't be allowed to play in the places I play. That's what, Kyle, I'm glad you said that, because that is more than enough proof to prove that it is not a sport.
Is it because I'm Jewish?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's the nail in the coffin right there. That's what tells you it's not a sport.
Do they host their clan meetings on the off days of golfing?
I don't know. And like I said, I'm not racist, but when Tiger Woods is on the come up, and that old dude's like, "What are we gonna do next? Start serving fried chicken and watermelon at the clubhouse?" Oh man. Hats off to that dude, man. He knew he was on camera. He was brave enough to say it.
Yeah. He fucking let it rip. He saw it. He sent it.
Get at it. How many fans do you think he lost? Probably none.
No.
Yeah.
Might have lost a little bit of.
The best thing ever happened to golf, and in my opinion, the greatest golfer of all time, because he made it entertaining, is fucking John Daly.
Oh, yeah. No, hands down.
A legend. Yeah. That's the only person I want to play golf. No, it's because those places are for a more refined palette of civil interactions.
I'm putting a star on this one because that is the gayest thing said on the entire live stream right there.
And further, again, proving golf is not a sport.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. I posted that meme of, I'm sure you remember the picture. Everybody, it's been 1,000 different memes. It's John Daly standing there smoking a cigarette, like facing off with Tiger Woods on one of the greens. And it said something about that they can't believe that. It said DUIs 2 over Tiger Woods and 0 over John Daly. Like, how's Tiger Woods got 2 DUIs and John Daly's never got one?
That shit's hilarious all within itself.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if there had been more John Dalys, I think they could have turned golf into a sport. But it's just not. It's no more of a sport than the Happy Gilmore movies are. It's just a entertaining, somewhat. It's entertainment for people who think they're better than other people.
Yep.
I don't care if it's what you own, but she has reaped from my golf career, not the other way around. Oh, I don't know what they're arguing about.
Yeah, I was trying to figure that out a second.
Golf career, LMFAO nerd. Yeah, that's exactly our sentiment, Cliff. You play golf, nerd.
So I just had to type this in before we end this, but
what?
AI says that people who don't wear socks are often perceived to be weird because it deviates from the conventional grooming standards and suggests a disregard for comfort, hygiene, and social norms. You're a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, weirdo.
You're a fucking weirdo. Kyle's a weirdo because he doesn't adhere to social standards and hygiene practices.
How does the country club feel about you not wearing socks? I mean, if they're that picky about who they let in and they won't let me and Doug in, how would they let some dirty dude with no socks in? Because it said that people that don't wear socks disregard hygiene.
Yeah.
So if that's your better class of people, you can have them. All right, Doug, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, anytime, man. It's great. No, it's a great time. I appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, I enjoy it. But it's probably, I would be shocked if I go live tomorrow. I'll say this: if I go live tomorrow, it's probably because something went very poorly and I didn't get to do anything I really want to do. So y'all keep that in mind. Yeah, but
take a picture of the action.
All right, man. See you, Doug. See y'all
later.